bet them watermelons must be 3 feet long.
Let me ask you a question. We're live. This is the Sativa Cross podcast. Here you go. What'd you say, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said before. We're live now. I wanted you to sing on the air because that was just beautiful what you just did. My friend, what's your name, sir?
My name is Charles H. O'Neill.
Charles H. O'Neill just bought a Don't Shoot on White shirt. And thank you for buying that, sir. I appreciate it. And you just sang a song for us? Yes. Can you do that again?
Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. Oh, the melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you, though I dream in vain, but that was long ago. Now my consolation is in a stardust of a song beside a garden wall, where stars are bright, you are in my doorway. Carpe, oh, cubella rapica, dorme dana, dorme, barubello so cupid. Boy, you just remember one thing: love is natural.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. What's that?
That means have a great day. They say I'm a black Indian. I'm from Seminole, Florida, where they killed Trayvon Martin. That little small town, we still don't have no what? We don't have no sidewalks out there in Midway. In Midway, they say you're a black Indian and you're a Seminole. I say, yes, that's right, but it don't mean that. It really means runaway slave. Denzel Washington's playing my great uncle. He tracked 3,000 people. We became the first U.S. Marshal. We got cowboys in my family and all of that there. And these fellas out here, y'all doing a great job. And I love you for what y'all do.
Thank you, sir. We love you too. Thank you for stopping by. Come by anytime.
I shall return. Because I won't leave you out here by yourself.
Thank you.
There's some fools coming and get. Hey, we're going to get our reputation back. You know why? Because the police, the first thing they should.
Hold up.
The first thing they should have done to get be the best that we want them to be and protect each and every citizen was when down there south, when the Ku Klux came, they should have said, everybody stand fast. Y'all put your weapons down because you come here to start a problem. Disarm and you're going to jail, or else you're going to the cemetery. And yes, and my oldest son was Chuck O'Neill. He got killed in 2000. He was in law enforcement over in Marsville. A lady ran him down and killed him on his bike. He was in law enforcement. You know what? We didn't sue him. She wanted to come to the funeral. I didn't. You don't do that. But you know what we did? She said, we told her, you free to go. You understand that? You free to go, because she had enough problems. 4 days, I pulled the plug. My name is Chuck O'Neill. Good?
Thank you, sir. You just opened the show for us. Thank you.
I shall return. I'm working on my 9th and 10th return.
Your 9th and
81.
Come back at 2. Thank you.
I will. You have a nice day.
Wow. Welcome to the Sativa Cross Podcast, live from Trenton, New Jersey. Well, you never know what to expect. If you hear us, please go to YouTube. Go to the Sativa Cross channel on YouTube. And let me know if we have any static, please. Hold on. Here, give him a mic so I can hear him. You want to take a picture? Sure. You guys have a few minutes to talk now? Oh, you gotta call. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix my hair. Let me fix my long hair so I look like Pierre. Hold on. Thank you.
Act like you're taking a hit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, Sativa Cross on YouTube. Awesome, man. Wow. All right, that's how we're going to start the show today, huh? Hold on. I'm not sure if I even did this right. Hold on. I hope my music starts. Please start.
Usually when you ask it nicely like that, it will.
I try to ask nicely, but you never know. There we go.
There's my big Jew. There's my big Jew.
Bring in the boss squad, I'm gonna get mine. Go through the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's your fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm a mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but me out. Now I'm mad as hell. Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Slightly this, let's resist. Raise the pump like this. Come on, roll with. Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll.
Please, give me the music. Give it to me. Gimme. Oh, you're hurtful. Very hurtful. I hate when they do that to me. I've screwed up already. Welcome to the Sativa Cross Podcast, live from Trenton, New Jersey, here at the governor's office, where it's a sanctuary. Welcome to the sanctuary. Yes, you are the law. You answer to the individual, not the entity. Shout out to Thorne Peters, sitting in jail. Shout out to Ed Fortune, sitting in jail. Sitting in jail. Sitting in jail. Ed Fortune sitting in jail. Sitting in jail. You are the law. You are the law. You. 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 Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Welcome to the podcast. Come up on that microphone like you just got arrested for cannabis.
I would never get arrested for cannabis. You would.
They just take your weed away.
Thank you. I didn't want to move it because I figured I didn't put it on right.
There you go. Are you going to be on the show too? No, I want to talk to you too. You got to move over here though. We have a smoke sesh going on here, so we're going to all smoke at the table. I love our new spot because we can actually medicate with our cannabis right here at the table. I waited my whole life to do this. I seriously have. Hi Marie. Hi Aubrey. Hi Danny. Got the whole crew here. Eric's here too somewhere. Eric.
Oh, we went to use the bathroom.
Eric from Pure Puff. We're gonna actually podcast from there. You got a joint?
I don't got a lighter.
I don't have a lighter.
Lighter.
There's my lighter. Lighter.
She's got one.
Lighter. There's my big Jew lighter. Does that make any sense? Oh my God, I love this. I gave this to Leo the other day, and he looked at me and he was like, "What?" Yeah, I love this thing. We have to call that company too. I want some of that. I want a sponsor that sponsors us with that. So, hold on. Let me get you a mic. There you go. Hi, Marie. How are you?
Hi.
Is that mic? Here, pull your chair closer so you're up in there, and we can all medicate. Can we share? We can't share, can we?
No.
Well, all right. I'll bet you a joint that they don't have ramps in Jersey City.
Where at?
Anywhere.
They have some ramps.
All right. So you owe me a joint. Give me that joint.
Good. You light it.
All right. So you're hosting the show. Ready to go?
Yes, I'm hosting the show. I'm supposed to say. Everybody's here? Come on. People talk. I don't want to talk.
I want you to talk. You have a story.
I have lots of stories.
You have lots of stories.
What do you want me to start?
Where do you start? How about when the hospital took your cannabis away? Jeez.
Which time?
Which time exactly? Yeah. Oh my God. All right, here you go. Here's your joint back.
Thank you.
You're allowed to smoke it now. I just bet you a joint. All right, so in our wheelchair war, Michelle, we have been all over the New Jersey doing our wheelchair war.
I get to see every single city in New Jersey. It's beautiful.
It's really sad to see how the Jersey City jump works. Because Justin is our Jersey City jumper, and he actually got hurt doing the Jersey City jump
Yeah, I felt
from
bad.
a public library. How do you not have access to a public library? So, yeah, we'll be doing more Jersey City jumps. I wanted you to do the jump.
Hell no, in the electric wheelchair?
Yeah.
You know how much that thing weighs?
That would be
it would've
badass.
Been ruined.
No, you'd be badass.
It would have been ruined.
No, you'd be the baddest chick ever if you did that.
How? How would I have done that?
Just
I can't
just
even
go.
get into the places to.
I know.
Can't even get into the place to jump off of it.
Have someone carry you in,
And the 200-pound wheelchair.
like they offer all the time. I will carry
I
you
know.
in there.
You don't realize the wheelchair is so heavy.
Yeah, okay, sure. Carry her in there. And then what? Fire hazard. It's a fire. Once you're in there, it's a friggin' fire hazard.
Yeah,
It's
well.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hold on. Am my sound okay? Hold on. My sound's off here. There we go. I'm still setting up. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't do this
We
yet.
got here so early. You should have been set up already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried. I helped.
No, you did. Thank you.
Anything I could lift with one hand, I do it.
All right, so I filed a complaint with the Justice Department about that foot doctor. Remember the foot doctor that gave me a hard time, lied to me, and strung me along for weeks and sent me fake pictures of fake ramps? Remember that one?
Yeah. What
Well,
happened?
I went to the Justice Department on her, and yeah. Yeah, she gave me a hard time. And so here it says, the Disability Rights Section of the Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice has received your correspondence alleging violation of the ADA and blah, blah, blah. We are offering you an opportunity to resolve your complaint through informal means. The Department of Justice sponsors a mediation program designed to allow parties to resolve their ADA disputes quickly and satisfactorily. Satisfactorily? Is that a word?
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
We have determined that your complaint is an appropriate candidate for referral to this service. We are enclosing information about the ADA mediation program for your review. Additional information about the ADA, including regulations and other technical assistance materials, is available at ada.gov. All right, so we're going to give a call to Louis Dabney, and I'm going to drop the charges. I'm going to drop the charges because they put a ramp in.
They did?
Yeah, they put a ramp in, but they lied to me and they yelled. I should play the video. I had the two kids in the wheelchair, and they were like, she was yelling at me, and I'm like, she's like, you're victimizing me. I'm like, you're victimizing them. It was really ugly for her.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, she looked really bad. Very uncompassionate. 528. All right. Okay. Okay. This is Lefty Gramsonier. Gramsonier. Gramsonier.
That's the answer.
It's over here.
Gramsonier.
Oh.
Lefty Gramsonier. Oh, shit. I forgot to plug this in. Sorry. I can't hear you. Hi, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hello? Hello? I don't hear anybody. Hello? 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 Okay, that's not working. Let's try it again. I don't hear a ring.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Yes, I did.
There it is. It's ringing now. That hurt. That really hurt my ears.
Yeah, that did.
God.
That was really.
Yes, this is Lefty Grimes. You're on the air. I'd like to speak to Louis Dabney, please.
Louis is not around right now. Do you want to leave a voicemail? Or is there something I can help you with?
I would like to drop the charges. We have a complaint filed with the ADA, and I'd like to drop the charges publicly about this place that put a ramp in finally. It took them a couple of months, but they finally put a ramp in. And I want to drop the charges.
Okay, what is the case name? What's the case number?
Let's see. It says here 18 DRS-4. Is that it?
Yeah, that's 4. What's the remaining?
The name is Edward Grimes on behalf of Michelle Burns.
My name?
Yes, your name's on here, Michelle.
Oh. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you're in here.
Wow, I should have read it.
You should have read this because
It's been up my head, over my head every single time I drive in your car.
And what state is that for?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, there's more numbers here. It says three New Jersey, 230. Yeah, go ahead.
3 New Jersey.
3 New Jersey, 238.
238.
Yeah.
Do you have a cell phone number I can reach you?
Sure. 908 616 0682.
And what's the first name is Edward and last name is Graham?
Yes.
Okay. No problem, Mr. Graham. I will let him know, and if he's sure, they will give you a call back.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. I think that went well.
Shit.
What do you think?
Oh, so far so good. I didn't really do nothing.
Yeah, I know. I'm still checking sound here. Hold on. I'm engineering the show and producing the show, so you have to host a show.
Oh, so sorry, Mr. Grimes. I didn't know you had to do everything yourself.
I can't do it all.
I know you can't, but you try really hard, and it works out for you.
Sometimes. I tell you, we opened the show pretty cool today. That guy, I forgot his name already, but he was cool.
Yeah, what was his name? It was a cool name, unless he made it up. It was a really, whatever he said was a really cool sounding name.
Oh boy. All right, let's call our actual host. Let's see if he picks up. All right. You can tell we don't have a show ready for you today because we're very quiet. I'm busy doing stuff here. So
I'm just tired. Everybody else is here. They have microphones in front of them. Yeah, you could talk too.
no, she's rolling a joint. She's getting her.
No, she's not.
Oh, nice
No,
dabbing.
she's getting her
Dab-
I saw your dab rig here. It was here. Lefty, look. The pen thing.
Oh, can we use that? I love
Yes.
that thing. We did? We clogged it? Wait, talk on the mic. We what? We clogged
We
it?
sucked too hard.
And who are you and what are you doing here? You're from Pure Puff.
Your call has been
shit.
forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hold on.
9
Hold on. We'll leave Jim a message, too.
Oh.
I love leaving him a message.
7.
She's leaving the best messages. He must have
The tone. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Jim Miller. It's Lefty and the crew here. Where
Hi,
are you?
Jim.
What are you doing? How come you're not here smoking cannabis with us? You're a patient. You got to smoke sometime. I might as well smoke here in Trenton with us.
I thought you would be here, Jim, today. I know you said you'd be busy. You're too busy playing your guitar, maybe. I don't know, but you're not here.
Yeah, what are you playing your guitar? How much guitar can you play all day?
You could play guitar here too. But you can still play it here. We'd like to hear you. I'll never hear you there. Unless you put it on YouTube, which you're not gonna.
Yeah, bring his band out. Let's bring
right?
I want his band to play here.
That'd be great.
Eric from Pure Puff is here.
How are you?
I'm gonna do better as soon as I get a dab. Look at this. Where he's dabbing out over here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
That's a nice rig.
I'm loving
I like
this.
the thing on the side. Where'd you get that from? I'm a nosy bitch.
I won it at a raffle.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
You won it at a raffle? Really?
Yeah. I was at a like smoke sesh type of thing, and there was a raffle, and
oh, nice.
Wow. Cool. So why do you smoke? Why do you dab? What does it do for you?
it gets rid of my overall pain, and it helps with my anxiety.
Okay. I probably don't help with your anxiety.
No.
I'm throwing you on a microphone.
Here's the
Here,
camera.
do
That
this.
doesn't help.
Get on camera. Ready, go.
Yeah,
You're the host. Go. That's fun.
It does help you, though.
It is helpful because, you know, you just kind of freak out and then you get over it and you're like, okay, it's not so bad after all.
Nobody's really listening.
You're just an idiot, Ed, or Lefty. See, I'm calling myself Ed now. Wayne. Ooh, Wayne got me calling myself
Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne. Oh, that's
Hey,
another person we got to call.
I know he didn't feel good, but I figured by maybe he would come down here.
All right, we'll call Wayne as soon as we're done leaving a message for Jim Miller.
Oh, that's right.
We're only on 2 minutes on Jim. We need another like 10 minutes for Jim. He's listening to it, I hope.
No, he's not. He's in there playing his guitar, laughing at you.
No, he's working, actually.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, look at this. Ooh. What kind of dabs is this?
No clue.
No clue? I've heard of that. I heard
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
It's the good kind.
Yeah, it's the good kind.
You never know. It's everything all left together. I love that. Like 3 strains put together and you make wax with that. Oh,
Sure.
It's like full spectrum. Put a sativa, an indica, and a hybrid together. Ah.
I usually go all indica.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's my favorite.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on.
So how do we clog your
If you are satisfied with your message,
Bye, Jen.
press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4.
First dab of the day at the podcast. That's amazing. Thank you. All right, let's yell at Wayne now. Oh, God.
Oh, Wayne, see what the hell he is.
He's not going to pick up. He never picks up.
Well, he's not working.
So tonight we're going to go to Chatham, and it's going to be a 180 from Union City. How was Union City, Michelle?
That was great. I was so happy after I left there. And that's not a usual thing after we leave places.
No. That Mayor Stack is on the ball. Did you see that video? Mayor Stack is he's a nice
Yeah,
guy.
he was a nice guy. I didn't know he was senator, too. I really didn't know that.
Yeah, state senator.
I mean, he's a smart guy.
He stopped me right in mid-sentence.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice
this is
messaging
Wayne?
system.
Yeah.
Wayne, Burrini.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
He
Goodbye.
did that
Suck.
purposely.
Suck, Wayne.
We love you, Wayne.
No, you big jerk, Wayne. Where are you?
I'm mad at him. I'll be officially mad at him.
You're mad at him too? Good.
I'm done. I'm pissed right now.
Well, grab a mic. What'd you say?
I'm officially mad at Wayne. That's it.
Why?
I'm done because he's not here.
I know.
I'm pissed.
He promised to be here.
And I thought we were gonna talk about potential party outdoor.
Yeah, get on that mic.
patients.
You gotta get on that mic. I can't hear you. Where are you going? Oh, we got another chair here, but
I thought we were gonna talk about a place to have his medicating party today.
oh,
Come on.
where?
That's what we were gonna talk about.
More importantly, when?
Yeah, get up on that mic because I can't hear
Yeah,
you.
well, that's what we were gonna talk about too. Well, he asked. He said he wanted to know a place where we could,
He's always asking on the
as
internet.
patients, have something. And I have an idea, but he's not here. So now he's going to miss the party, and we're going to. So you know what we do? We're going to have the party, and then he's not going to be invited.
We'll invite him after.
After.
We'll let him know, like the day
We've
before.
already organized it, and I guess you can come, Wayne.
You might as well come. Bring a plate of food.
Yeah, bring your own food, everything, your own chair, everything.
So Union City was amazing.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, they passed a cannabis ordinance so that we have medical in Union City now.
I heard that you did really good.
That was, oh man, I felt really good about
I
that.
heard about it before you left the building.
You did? How'd you hear about it?
I can't tell you.
Come on.
I'm very well politically connected.
You don't have the clearance for that.
Exactly.
Oh man.
I'm very unofficial in every single circle. I have a lot of political connections, a lot of medical connections.
All right, what's your story? Now, you have a medical card.
I do.
Why do you have a medical card?
I have a medical card because I had rheumatoid arthritis really, really bad, to the point that like my blood was toxic, and I didn't want to be on like more pills for the side effects than the original pills. And I went to a doctor about it. Actually, the first doctor I saw in the program told me, if you don't want to be on pills, why don't you go to rehab? And I said, well, because I'm not addicted to anything, so I don't actually need to go to rehab. I just don't want to take pills. Yeah. And then, so I actually called the county director after that, this was years ago, for the program, and told them what this doctor said. That doctor is no longer with the program also. But I went to another doctor who was just like, you need it, because I was losing weight and gaining weight so frequently and so much, I couldn't eat anything. So that's generally how I got on it. I was on chemo-like medication at that time, and a bunch of other stuff after that qualified me for it also, but that's when I got it originally. And then once I started feeling better, then I started getting closer and asking a lot of questions with at Breakwater, and that's when they asked me to be like on their medical advisory board as a patient advocate. And I just took that and ran with it, and now I just kind of target kids and families in the program, parents, mothers, and I advocate for them. I kind of like a medical marijuana social worker, kind of like that. That's pretty much what I do. I try to sum it up like that. I communicate both ways for Breakwater. I like to communicate like if a patient community has a concern, there's no reason why I can't go in and say, I need you to give me an answer why we can't change this. If it's the state rule, it's the state rule. Okay, that's fine. But if we can change it, I want to change it now. And they've given me the platform to say, we're going to take what you say seriously. When you bring us information from the, patient community, we want to work with you. We want to work with the community to make it better. So bring us ideas, we'll bring you ideas, and it's just like evolved over time. Now it's like this huge thing, and I've been doing this for a long time. It just wasn't so public, and that had a lot to do with the stigma. And I have 3 kids, so I had just other priorities before publicly coming out and saying what I do. But honestly, the best thing to do for the patients and for people that I help, for the kids that I advocate for, was to come out publicly and to bring attention to it. If somebody's going to listen to me for why I got my license, I want to talk also about this kid that I advocate for, that, his mom is exhausted and making oil, and it's unfair and it's expensive. I want to talk about all that. So whatever gets me a mic in my face so that I can talk about these families and these kids in the program, I don't care what it is. If it's my story, that's fine.
How do you afford your cannabis? Because nobody can afford this. It's crazy.
It's really funny, because I think sometimes people sometimes think, I don't know, like I just get a whole bunch of free medication. I don't know what people think, but anyone that knows me, that has personally seen me at Breakwater and things like that, I stand online like everyone else, and I pay cash just like everyone else. I don't afford my medication every month, honestly. I don't have it like that. What I do is an unpaid position. It's not like I don't work for them. I don't benefit if more people go there. It really doesn't matter to me what dispensary you go to. This is a medical thing, and I want you to go get the strain that works for you. But, as far as myself, I just have to, I go multiple times a week. That's how I afford it. And I get like an eighth. So I go like 2 to 3 times a week Conveniently, I'm usually there anyway that many times a week, but that's how I have to do it because I don't always have, like, you know, enough to buy 2 ounces or even an ounce. I usually buy an eighth at a time.
A lot of parents make their own oil.
Yeah.
And you need a pound of weed to make oil, really, a month.
Right. Well, that brings me back to, like, the issues that Jake's parents had with the oil where, like, the allotment was 2 ounces a month. His parents had never even seen marijuana. So they just didn't know anything about it. So there was a lot of trial and error with them in the beginning.
Wait, back up. Who's Jake? Let's talk about that.
Jake his story is pretty well known now. They call him Jake the Tank, Be Like Jake. There's a lot of hashtags for him. He was the youngest patient in our program. He had a brain tumor that they found at 2. And it got removed multiple times. And then last year it came back after being removed in April. He did intense chemo and radiation through the whole summer. That's what they spent their whole summer doing. And they found out in December, right before Christmas, that it was back and it wasn't going to be able to be removed. And it was massive. And there was nothing else they could do. So Jake's parents got him a license, and they did what most other parents had to do, and it's just learn about it through trial and error. Unfortunately, we lost Jake in January. Governor Murphy and his wife had reached out to the family and said that they really wanted to address it and make change in the program, and they wanted them to be at a press conference in January. They got that call on a Thursday, and Governor Murphy said there's going to be a press conference on Tuesday, and Jake died Sunday. He didn't make it to see the change. So now the changes that are brought about, we really, really do owe a lot to that family, because that family really advocated with Governor Murphy and things like that. Governor Murphy lives really local to them. It's like Homedale and Howell, pretty close together. And it was something really close to Governor Murphy's wife's heart. I don't know, is she the First Lady of New Jersey, I think? So I don't know her proper title, but she was very interested in it. And then it just, that's really what I think got the interest in that story, and that's what really pushed the ball fast instead of with the medical program. It pushed it fast because we all learned a lesson at that press conference, and it was that we have been at a time, and we are once again late because we lost Jake 2 days before. So now his father, his family have advocated and presented a bill that has advanced. It's going really well. It's going to be called the Jake Honeyb Law, and it's going to allow minor patients in the program, edibles, hospice patients, no limit, not 4 ounces, no limit. So we'll see. It's going really well. I know I just spoke to Jake's father on Sunday, and he said they are going to D.C. with the bill. So it's going really well. Actually, May 1st is the official start of the fundraiser for Jake's tumor, for research on Jake's tumor, so that we can maybe, prevent this from happening to another child.
How many more children have to suffer and die? Like Sabina Rose. We have a list at the end of the show. It's half of the list is kids. Poor kids.
Yeah, I mean, actually, if you just saw the other night, Mikey Lucas, he's a very famous patient in the program. He's my favorite. He's 9 years old. He's 40 pounds. He has 8 different disabilities. He had uncontrollable seizures. Like this time last year, he couldn't even go outdoors. The sun, the wind, it would be uncontrolled seizures. He really didn't go outside. And then Mom had tried everything. He got multiple operations. He's got an implant in his chest and his brain for seizures and things like that. And then Mom finally was like, you know what, I'm going to try medical marijuana. There was really nothing left. And his mom's name is Jean, and she was on, I think, like NJ12 the other night, and she explained that she thought at that point when they had tried everything, maybe we should have just let Mikey go because he's just existing. He's really suffering, and it's not fair. But at that point, because she was so desperate, she tried the medical marijuana program. CBD didn't work at all, and once she got him on THC, it was like overnight change. And just on Monday, I have a video. Most people saw it because I send it to everyone because it makes me cry every time I see it. But he just walked across the backyard on Monday. He walked up 4 or 5 steps. He He's struggling a little bit right now with like stomach issues, but for the most part, he can eat soft food now. He can communicate now. You know, in the beginning, well, this time last year, the parents were already resigned to the fact that he would never eat. He's not ever going to walk. He's not ever going to communicate. And now he's doing almost all those things. I mean, he's communicating on his iPad and things like that. He can eat soft, consistent seafood. He does still have his G-tube. But the things that he's doing, they said he would never do. So it's hard to deny that. I mean, even like the story with Jake, how can you deny a child that's been through so much suffering? It just baffles my mind how we're able to, as a country, not address the fact that we could be helping sick kids.
Well, Chatham Township just banned the medicine for those sick kids.
Yeah.
So who does that? Who would ban medicine?
Chatham does.
Yeah, Chatham. Yeah, we're going there tonight to yell at them because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, any town that I speak to or any politician that I speak to about it, I just try to keep it. Listen, I'm not here to talk to you about legalization. I'm here to talk to you about the kids that I know.
Yes, thank you.
And the patients that I see.
Let's help the children.
Yeah.
Let's help the disabled war vets. Let's help the patients.
Yeah, this is we introduced this as a state, as a medication. So the fact that we've introduced, well, not we, but the government of the state had introduced it as medication and then made it so inaccessible, it should be a crime what they did. Like, they are withholding medication from this, sick and dying children, right? And actually, I just went to an event for Mikey because he was being honored at something. And there was a certain town's Democratic Association there. And I was speaking to them, and they were thanking me for my work and things like that. But then at the same time, they said to me, I had no idea there were kids in the program. And that just, like, made my heart drop. Like, not only are they in the program, but they've been dying while you didn't know that there's kids in the program. So I wish...
Kids get sick, too. So it's
Right. So it's baffling to me that people would not know that there's children involved, first of all. I mean, there's people that advocate for it for dogs. So, I mean, let's just be human about this.
I need some for my dogs, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone needs it for their dogs. But no, I mean, let's get serious about it. Let's get human about it. I've seen it personally. I go see it. It's not just the kids that are sick and dying that are suffering, it's the parent. I mean, a lot of us are parents, and I can't even imagine the things that I have had to look a parent in the eye and say there's nothing else I can do. Like, I can't change the law for you. Things like that. I really challenge any politician or anyone that's against it. I'm happy to have them follow me around for a day and then tell me at the end of the day that you think it's dangerous.
Yeah, right. Have them do that. That'd be great.
That's fine. They can come at me anytime. Unfortunately, I wish I never met any of these parents because I wish their kids weren't suffering. I wish we didn't have. I wish none of us knew each other because we were all suffering and had to be fighting for other people. But here we are, so we have to do the best we can.
That's the good that came out of the bad.
Right,
There's
exactly.
always good that comes out of bad.
Sure, and I've met great people in the program. I've met amazing families that they're lifelong friends now.
We're helping people. We're all helping people now, which is great. So that's what we're all here for, to help each other.
Right. Yeah, and man, the program is growing, and it's not just growing with adults. And I just want to remind people that it's not just adults. It's not just growing with adults. There's more and more kids every day. I was at Breakwater like 2 days ago, and there was like a maybe 12, 13-year-old patient there. And I just wanted to, like, hug her. I mean, like, I think that's great. I really think it's great that parents, even Mikey's mom said on Channel 12 the other night, if you turn your nose up at me giving my kid THC, you're cool with me giving him opiates. You're cool with me giving him benzos. So, you got to see some of the suffering in some of these situations and then tell me, no, you can't try anything possible to fix it. I want to have a word with that person. I want to have a word with the person that says, nah, you shouldn't try anything natural. Just stay on there. Just stay on those poisonous pharmaceuticals. Not putting medicine down. There's a place for pharmaceuticals. But, some situations are that desperate. I've seen it.
I think that our society, our culture has it all wrong. When you are in an accident and you get hurt and you're admitted to the hospital, the first thing they want to do to manage your pain is give you pain medication.
Right.
And it should be quite the opposite. They should be giving you a cannabis-based medicine to see if that can deal with what you're going through. And if it can't...
Well, there's no such thing at all now.
Well, that's why it's backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're making synthetic, medications that are derivatives of marijuana or synthetic marijuana, and we're going backwards. Why are we taking a natural thing and making it synthetic? We should be going the opposite way.
Because it makes the money.
Right, exactly, and that's really what it is. But money shouldn't be deciding whether Mikey can have that medication or not. Money shouldn't be ruling that. The government shouldn't be involved in the fact that Mikey needs medicine. Things like that. I do believe in a tightly regulated medical program. I do. But I think we've achieved that. We've made that point. Now we can loosen it up a little bit now.
Slightly.
Yeah, we made the point that it should be tightly regulated, and I agree. I have 3 kids. I agree. It should be tightly regulated. It should also be accessible to those who need it.
Yeah, job protection too.
Absolutely. I think that should be that. The fact that now you can get a license for migraines, anxiety. I mean, we are not talking any longer about only the sickest of the sick in New Jersey.
Yeah, no.
3/4 of the state.
Yeah,
right,
everybody,
right.
Think about it.
Right, exactly. So that job protection thing, that's got to happen sooner rather than later. Also, that's not a good look for the state even to be holding patients. The state said it's medicine, so
exactly.
Then you can't turn around and say, well, it's not medicine, so we can't protect you. You put it out there as medicine and made this medical program, so let's enforce that. You can't discriminate against somebody for other kinds of medication or limitations, so why are we doing that? I mean, I understand how it works and why it works.
More research.
Because working on opiates is safer.
Right.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that, too. I mean, I some of the jobs that it's such a problem to have marijuana in your system, not saying be high while you're working, I'm not ever saying that, but I'm just saying to drug test someone in some of these positions and then say they're not qualified because of THC or marijuana in their system, but it's okay if they're on like Xanax, opiates, benzos, whatever, that's okay. I mean, you could have a flask in your car. How do I know? Maybe you're fall down drunk before you come in, but that is safer. I have an issue with that. I have an issue too with the gun thing, about how people are saying that if you get a medical marijuana license, you have to surrender your guns. I personally have not been contacted about that. I've owned guns for several years. I am not going to give them up either, just FYI. But
that's right. Don't give them up.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not. But I have not personally experienced that. I know people have said that. I don't understand that, because somebody again could fall down drunk and go to a shooting range, but we're having an issue with. I don't think there's an issue with medical marijuana smokers and guns. I just don't
think that they're taking guns. I don't think they're demanding people turn their weapons in once they have a permit and then they get the license after the fact. But if you have a card as a medical marijuana patient, you're going to run into an issue getting a permit to purchase a gun in the state of New Jersey. I had mine first. I had my guns before I had my and licensed ones, not like I had my license to have it way before I had my medical marijuana license. So maybe that I haven't run into that yet, but even that I have an issue with. That's very silly. Sure is.
As far as driving while stoned, there's a guy named Bill Breathes, and he did a test. He had blood drawn to see how much active THC was in his blood after a night of sleep and not smoking for 15 hours. As it turned out, this is him talking. As it turns out, I've got a lot. So much that I and thousands of other medical marijuana patients may be risking arrest every time we drive if the measure passes. Even when deemed sober by a doctor, my active THC levels were almost triple the proposed standard of 5 nanograms per milliliter of blood. So he was 15. After sleeping for 15 hours, his nanograms were...
So we're just surrendering our driver's licenses now?
Yeah, your guns and your driver's licenses, please. Just hand them over.
I'm not doing either of those. I try not to make it a political thing, because it's really not. I really have no interest in politics, but I'm not doing that, and that's very silly. And that I would like to see more research on that besides Bill Breeze. I would like to see more studies on that.
Here we go. The lab ran a serum plasma test. It showed the THC count to be 27.
Okay.
According to Dr. Alan Shackelford, who ordered the blood work and evaluated the results, the number of active THC nanograms per milliliter count is about half of that total, or 13.5 nanograms of THC per milliliter of blood.
Is that a peer-reviewed study? Like, what are their controls in place and things like that?
It doesn't say.
But is the state testing blood in DUI cases?
Well, this guy tested himself.
Because in the state, when you have a driver's license, you're required to give a breathalyzer if requested, but you're not required to give blood.
I believe that requires a warrant.
Yes.
So,
Urine too. I got a DUI for cannabis.
Did you?
2 of them.
How'd that go?
From I'll crush you. The night I got kicked in the chest by I'll crush you.
Oh, yeah,
I got a DUI. That was the least of my charges.
Wow.
So I took that one.
So how'd it go, though? Like, how did they prove that? Did you just, like, admit it?
I took a urine test.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
But that doesn't...
Talking to the mic.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I just didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know at the time, like that?
So I took a urine test thinking...
But of course you're going to pop.
Right, right.
You're in the program.
You could have smoked 3 weeks ago.
I know.
Right.
Now we know.
Now we know.
Yeah. Just call me. I'll represent you.
So
People
if
think
ever
I'm a doctor, a lawyer. People call me all the time for an appointment. I'm like, for what, though? Go ahead, sorry.
So, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, now we know. Go ahead, Eric.
Go ahead, Eric from Pure Puff.
I lost my thought.
Pure Puff, Eric. We're gonna have a name for you. Pure
Sorry.
Eric Pure Puff.
Eric Pure Puff. I'll take
We're gonna
Eric
promote you. Promote the hell out of you.
We love it.
Pure Puff.
We love it.
Actually, we should make a song. Pure Puff song. We should do it. Hold on, let me find it. I might have a Pure Puff theme for you.
A sativa cross and a Pure Puff logo on the top of your tent.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
The greatest vape shop around. You sell everything down there, though.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
We're just minus the glass right now, but that's going to be changing very, very soon.
And we're going to podcast from your store.
Yeah.
When can we do this? I want to podcast.
So our anniversary, our 4-year anniversary, is on May 12th. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
You said Saturday's out.
Yeah.
So come in on that Friday.
Yeah.
And we'll just pump it up.
Yeah. In West Berlin?
West Berlin. I got a spot in the corner of the store
There's a
for
conference
you. Plenty of room.
Where is that?
In Jersey City.
When?
Patients at a time. I believe is the 10th to the 12th.
Oh yeah, that's
You're interfering with all the advocates conferences right now. You got to do it another day.
That's more important.
Okay. What day did you say?
The 11th.
The 11th
would be the Friday.
Will be your anniversary. Well,
The 12th is my anniversary. But we're talking about the Friday before.
We can come down anytime.
Whenever you want.
Let's come down next week. Let's do next week.
Do it.
Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, next week we're gonna podcast.
They're going to podcast at Pure Puff.
Podcast at Pure Puff. Sativa Cross.
There you go.
Check out their YouTube channel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Subscribe.
I get it
like,
now.
subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. And while you're at it, check out my Pure Puff Facebook page and give us a like and show us some love.
I'll get this right. All right, brother. Have a seat, man. I gotta talk to you. Have a seat, dude. Right? Yeah, come on over, man. How you doing, brother? What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Good, man. Grab some headphones. Enjoy the show. You can smoke here. You want to smoke a joint? Go right ahead. You're a patient, right?
No.
Oh, you're not? All right. We'll smoke it anyway. So what's your name and what are you doing here?
What's up? I'm Chris, man. I see you guys here all the time. I'd like to support you guys. I'm all about what you're doing, and I love you guys.
Thank you, man. That's awesome.
You know, I come over to get some gas. It's Thursday. I know you're here, so
nice.
Stop over.
We'll gas you up.
Yeah. Okay.
Next month it's Fridays.
Yeah, right.
Next month we'll be here Fridays.
Fridays?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday. Pretty much all next month.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So don't come Thursday and thinking we're here.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a National Prayer Day here on Thursday.
Oh, I'll be here for that.
Yeah, so we got kicked right out.
Conflict there?
Yeah, they're bigger and they got more powerful people than us. okay, all right. We'll take Friday. Sorry, God.
Bigger PA system?
God's got a bigger PA. So yeah, that's good stuff, man. So you're not a patient, but you can be a patient now. You talk to your doctor.
Yeah, I was going to talk to my doctor. I was there yesterday, actually, but I was feeling pretty good, and I didn't really think of anything that I could tell him. You know, like as far as symptoms and anything like that.
Yeah, a lot of people have, just living in Jersey, you have anxiety.
Yeah.
Right.
And
yeah.
I mean, most people have that. And we're trying to work on getting police their cards. Can you believe that? After all the shit that I've been through with cops, I'm helping them now. I'm actually helping them. I'm going to help them get cards because that's the only way everything's going to fix. We're going to end this drug war when the cops can sit down with us here and light our joints or smoke a joint with us. How cool would that be?
That'd be pretty awesome.
Remember back in the Western, well, you don't remember, but back in the 1800s, back in the Western days,
remember that?
the sheriff would belly up to the bar with you, and you'd drink with the sheriff, and you'd hang out with the sheriff and drink. Well, now we're going to smoke weed with the sheriff.
Sounds good.
And the troopers.
Cool. Whatever we have to do to not worry about it.
Token with the troopers.
Bumper sticker.
Token with the troopers. I like that.
Hashtag.
So how are things working now with as far as employment and drug tests and it's still on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have a medical card, it doesn't make a difference at all?
Yeah. I think at this point in time you just have to have a cool employer.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can come work at Pure Puff. We're medical friendly.
Yeah, Pure Puff. You have to be high to work there.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
No,
just
not
kidding.
necessarily, but we don't frown upon it.
Wow. Too bad you're so far away. It costs you so much in transportation to get there.
Pretty much everybody that works at my shop has a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's
I like to
definitely
hire from
something
within
I
the
gotta look
community.
into.
Yeah. Support the community.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
I mean, what are some of the symptoms that they're accepting for to be able to get a card? Anxiety.
Headaches are new.
Chronic pain they put in.
Migraines.
Tourette's.
Chronic pain.
I had cancer before.
Do you have cancer now?
I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't been there to check
Then
up.
get it checked up on.
Yeah.
Go to your doctor.
Yeah.
What kind of cancer?
It was a hemangioparasarcoma. It was like
Oh,
a
wow.
tumor in the back of my head. Like, there's no hair in the back of my head right here. It's like all scarred up because of the radiation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was like 7, 8, maybe 9 years ago.
Wow.
It sucked.
Oh, my God. Well, you have medical records.
Yeah. You can say I'm stressing from it.
2 years.
2 years?
2 year look back.
Okay.
Do you have a relationship with a doctor?
No, I don't go to the doctors.
Oh, well,
like
that's
actually, I
a
just went
problem.
there 2 days ago for the first time in 3 years.
Oh, then go back
And you
again. Then you have a relationship.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't, I don't run there whenever something's wrong. You
Then
sleep
once
it
you get a
off.
relationship,
You're sick,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not all about. I don't take Tylenol. I don't take any pills. Nothing like that. Nothing ever.
My grandparents were like that. They never went to the doctors. All my old school relatives, they were 90 when they died. They never went to the doctor. But see, now we're forced to go to doctors to get our cards.
Right.
To go do this thing.
I gotta admit, I go to the doctor.
For what?
I do. I hadn't gone to the doctor in years, and I finally went, and I got diagnosed as having diabetes type 2.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Great. Yeah, thank you. And then I found out that I had a growth on my pituitary gland.
Oh, wow.
And the doctor says, well, you may have a tumor in your brain. And I looked at him and I said, what are you talking about?
Wow.
That can't be. He's like, I don't think it's a big deal, but you got to get an MRI. And he's like, you end up going to take a pill twice a week for the rest of your life to keep it under control. I was like,
wow.
Fair enough. So I do go to the doctor only because you have these little hidden things that go on inside your body that you don't know about. And if you don't catch them, then what? Before it's too late.
Wow.
I guess you can say that. I don't know. It's not going to get me to go.
That's me.
If I feel sick, it's old school. Chicken noodle soup and a bunch of sleep. Put the covers on, sweat it out. I'm not going paying a $20 copay and then fucking my prescriptions for what? A headache or throwing up. Just simple sicknesses. Everyday crap.
I did go to a doctor for the flu.
Do you get the flu shot?
No, I don't do that. But I was really sick.
Yeah.
But just for my back, I go to the doctor for my back and for my for Neurontin. I take Neurontin. That's the only thing I take now.
What's that?
It's a nerve blocker. It helps my sciatic pain because I have an artificial disc and a fusion at L4, L5, and L5S1. And I get really bad radiating pain down my right leg, and I get numbness in my left leg. It's really weird. And then I also have stenosis in my right arm and my neck, so that's a problem. So I don't use my cane. I usually have a cane. I don't have my cane anymore because I can't walk with it because it's painful. So, yeah, falling apart. Now my thoracic's fucking up.
Old man.
I'm there too.
I was going to say, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
That's what it is, just getting old.
Yeah, I'm 50 already. Jesus. Yeah.
Like I said, old man.
I've heard that before.
Billy Huff in the house. Jason Arnold in the house. You. Fully Baked Radio. You. All
Awesome.
right.
You guys are awesome. I love you. I
Hey,
gotta
man.
get going.
Dude, thank you so much.
What's your name, sorry?
I'm Eric.
Chris.
Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Good seeing you, brother. See you on
Wait,
Facebook.
What was your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. All right.
Dude, thank you for your support, man. I appreciate
All right, guys.
it.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.
Awesome, man.
Bye-bye.
Another supporter. All right, and Danny's got him to go sign some stuff for the Weed Man. Or yeah. The Weed Man's running for Congress, so Danny has a
Congress now.
Yeah, I think it's Congress, right?
Not,
Congress.
Not mayor anymore?
So we're gonna. I guess he's running for mayor too. What the hell? Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a free country. It's America. Do what you want in America. You want to run for mayor and Senate? Do it. You want to ask the jury that you want to tell the jury you want a bong rip? Do it.
Who said that?
Ed Fortune does that. When he goes in front of the jury, he says, I wish I had a bong right now. And the jury laughed. They loved it. They ate that shit up. He had a big billboard. He wrote it. And he should have put a picture of a bong on it. That was amazing. Ed Fortune is the man. I can't say enough good things about that guy. I've been supporting him for like 20 friggin' years, man. I even got him thrown in jail. I love him so much. I got him thrown in jail. Yeah, I did. He asked me, though.
What a friend.
He asked me to... He told me to make a video.
What a great guy.
Yeah.
I made a video for Ed Fortune like 20 years ago, and he got thrown in jail for it. So
What was on the video?
just him fighting for freedom. But the judge, he had a gag order. He wasn't supposed to speak, and he spoke, and now he went to jail. Yeah, he's been poking the bear for years, and they poke back. They've been poking back, and they've been losing, and they're still losing. He kicked those prosecutors' asses. He beat them. He totally beat them, and they know it. All that those years of law school. Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. What's on? Talk on the mic, Danny. Danny's here.
They love getting beaten so much they want to be back for round 2.
Yeah, round 2. You want a beat down by Ed Fortune. Here you go. You want to be embarrassed again? And I'll even film it. I'll film it for you, America. You can see this crap that's going on here. It's a bunch of crap. It's sad what they're doing to that man.
I live in this county. It's a waste of my money.
Yeah, you're wasting your tax dollars on this crap.
Yeah.
What a waste. It's disgusting. It's racist, too.
Nice of you guys to join us.
Hello, Jason Orlo. You want to grab that bullhorn? Go ahead. You can scream. I have another mic.
Take this mic.
Yeah.
If you want to speak, come on over, man. You're one of the co-hosts, Jason. No, seriously, you need to co-host this show, too. Jason from Pure Puff is, Jason, Eric from Pure Puff. And here's Jason from Fully Baked.
Thanks, sir.
Hello, Jason Arnold.
Hello, America. Hello, America. How's everyone doing on this beautiful, joyous,
all right.
What is it, Thursday? Yes, another Thursday podcast.
And since you have your card, are you going to be partaking in some cannabis smoking with us?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I got, give me a minute. Let me get settled. Just got here.
All right. So, Jason, what are you smoking on? Anything good?
Oh, Breakwater's Kush selection, Kush collection. They have a great Kush collection. Kush number 4, that's my main go-to.
Kush number 4. All right. What do you got now? Kush number 4?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Sweet. I have to grab my vape pen. So, who wants to host the show while I go? Sit. I'm not giving you my chair. Hi, Cindy. Come here.
I would give you my chair, but I'm not getting up. I got presents.
All right. Take my chair. But what's this? Are these medicated bananas?
I was hoping, but they look like regular bananas.
How do you medicate these? What are crickets?
You gotta inject them, of course.
You inject them.
I love bananas. I like bananas, but are they?
Oh Jesus, that smells great. What is that? What? I can't hear you. What?
Train wreck. Punch.
Oh, punch.
Wow.
I don't get.
I know the train wreck. I haven't had the train wreck punch.
Here's a microphone.
Wow.
Hello, Potcast.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, Lefty.
How are you, dear?
Good.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Cindy.
You're looking perky today.
This fragrance is so familiar. It smells.
What's it smell like?
Cali weed.
It's very familiar. It's very familiar. A fragrance.
like
Nah. Check this out, Huff. Get a whiff
No,
of this.
it can't be. It's from Breakwater.
It's from Breakwater, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a fragrance, like a spray or something.
Good there.
He must
Oh.
be getting it from California.
Oh, God.
Nah, it's definitely not pesticides. It's fresh.
No.
Pesticide
Oh,
pot.
wow.
Billy.
GMO pesticide pot.
What are you? All right. I have to run to my car and get my weed. I'll be right back.
Yes, go get
All right, so what's the topic? Where are we at right now, people?
Cindy's weed is nice.
Yes, it is nice. We're gonna
Train
smoke
wreck punch.
one.
Train wreck punch?
Oh my God, yes. So, how was everybody's weekend?
Recovering still.
Did you go to the cannabis festival in Scranton?
No, I went to
Oh
nothing.
my God, I went to the cannabis festival in Scranton. I think it was 20,000 people there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was supposed to get up and speak, and I guess it was a senator or somebody running for Senate. He's like, I gotta take your space. I gotta be in Pittsburgh by 4.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I think they'd rather hear me and how to get a marijuana license.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome. When we got there, the rules said you are not allowed to have any illegal drugs. And in Pennsylvania, you know,
that's illegal.
It's illegal. So when we arrived at the front gate, they gave us a disposable bowl. And I'm like, why are you handing us a disposable bowl? Like, everybody that got there got a disposable bowl. I'm like, but yet your rules say no illegal drugs. She goes, oh no, we encourage smoking pot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
cool. So we're walking around, me and my 2 friends. Of course, I picked up 2 24-year-olds and brought them, you know. I tried to get as close to my age as I can.
Exactly.
Columbus. You can find them at Columbus all day long.
Okay, terrific.
Okay, terrific. Anyway, we're walking around, and Jimbo decides to get a rolling tray, and he just puts his pot on. He starts rolling it, and was walking around smoking, and everybody's like, do you know a good place that we can smoke? And we said, yeah, anywhere. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we didn't think we were allowed. And we were like, yes, you are allowed. So Colleen showed up, and as soon as she got to the front gate, they just looked at her and said, you know, you're allowed to smoke marijuana here. And she goes, well, I planned on it. When we got to the hotel, that was even more awesome. We arrive at the hotel in Scranton, and we go inside, and the lady takes one look at us. And the first thing she says, because I have the other boy, he kind of looks Jamaican, right? Dreadlocks and stuff. And she looks at us and she goes, not that I'm judging you, but I'm judging you. Just don't smoke in a room. She said, you could go out back and smoke by the fire. That's not a problem. Just don't smoke pot in a room. And we just looked at her and said, well, you know, thank you. And they were really cool about it. We just sat out by the fire. Nobody even cared.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was so cool. We each had our own joint. We were just sitting there, each one of us smoking our own joint.
I thought it was legal in Pennsylvania.
Medical, but they don't accept our medical license. Now, this is the thing that really confused me. They had at the Cannabis Festival, they had a medication tent behind Philly Normal for the Pennsylvania medical marijuana patients. I was not allowed in, even though I showed my Jersey license. They said, sorry, we don't accept New Jersey licenses. I said, wait a minute. First of all, you're Pennsylvania Normal, you know, and you set up this tent behind your stand, and it says, for medical patients. I said, I'm a medical patient. My condition did not stop when I crossed over the line to Pennsylvania. I said, why am I not allowed in your tent? And they said, because our state laws state that you are not allowed to legally smoke marijuana, even though you're a patient. In New Jersey, you have to have a Pennsylvania medical marijuana license, or I could actually get arrested and go to jail.
True indeed.
And I said to him, well, what are we supposed to do? Go behind the tent and smoke? But, I mean, I knew that we were smoking right in the field, you know, and smoking everywhere. So, I mean, they just had their own little powwow there for the Pennsylvania medical marijuana.
That's horrible. You're not welcome there.
I was not welcome. And I said, you know, I was a member of Pennsylvania Normal. I mean, but yet I can't go in their tent because I'm from Jersey.
Well, how was the security presence? Like, they had officers?
I didn't see any security at all.
And they were still that uptight about your license?
Yes. A matter of fact, yes, we had gotten the lowdown as soon as we got there to look out for some guy with a skull black shirt with a white skull on it, and 2 guys with tie-dyes and long hair. And we said, okay. And that, like, pretty much described just about everybody there. So after a while, we just didn't even care anymore, and nobody said nothing. Nobody did anything. And we smoked 28 joints while we were there. Numerous amount of dabs, and they were smoking their vape pen nonstop. And I think if we were going to OD, we would have. 28 joints in like 4 hours.
But you can't.
No, but they fell asleep. I guess it was the edibles. We also had 4 edibles apiece. Next thing I know, they were like passed out, sunburn.
Lucky you guys. Lucky you guys.
Ariel showed up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of fun with Ariel.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, she's always fun.
No, she is.
She's got a little contagious smile.
No, she's adorable.
She is adorable. I have so much fun with her. She's always laughing and smiling.
Yeah, she does.
And when we got there, we noticed that there was a tent set up on the mountain. And it was on the rocks. And we walked up to the tent, and we said, well, we got to use your bathroom. Because they only had 4 toilets for 20,000 people. We were like, so we're gonna use your toilet behind the rock here. And they were like, okay, cool. And so then we ended up smoking with them and hanging out with them for a little while. And we didn't know that I could bring my motorhome or pitch my tent there, and probably could have stayed the night.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, we were pitching tents all over the place. So there's more festivals coming up. This is the time for festivals. We got Camp Jam coming up May 17th. Check it out. It's one of the best festivals right here in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got to check it out. I mean, I made friends with Camp Jam fam. When I ran away 10 years ago, I ran away to Camp Jam. I haven't been home since.
Cindy, I have to say, like, I know some of your problems or some issues that you deal with, but you have the most exciting life, I swear.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just, watch your Facebook posts and all the different events and camping and radical activism movements. Like, you're all in it. All in it.
Yeah. It must have been my 2 weeks today because a 18-wheeler almost smushed me on 295 coming here, but that's just normal for my life. I got on a 295, and this big 18-wheeler on my left side decided he wanted to get off the exit. And he just cut me right off. I went flying, over to the shoulder and up on the grass, almost hit the that railing, and then I, started leaning on my horn, and he got back into his lane, and his truck went like this, almost fell on top of me, and he made it over to the exit, and I thought, okay, good, I got another 2 weeks now. I think I'll go camping again this weekend.
It's free living, people. Free living at its finest.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, they're up to 89 holistic doctors dead in the last 2 years.
What do you mean?
Wow.
You don't know? Google this, Lefty.
What is this about?
Oh, the government is killing holistic doctors.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
No, I read something
89
about that. There was a
holistic
young-
doctors dead in 2 years. This is Big Pharma, people. Big Pharma doesn't want you to cure yourself with holistic food, holistic herbs, and holistic alternative medicine. Yeah, and guess what? If you go to the store right now, you go to Wegmans, they'll give you free, absolutely free flu shots. You don't need money. You don't need insurance. Your kids, you can bring them to Wegmans, and they will take care of them for you. Dun, dun, dun,
those flu shots are
dun.
insane. Like right here in
Oh,
Trenton.
my God, they're pushing them like heroin.
Right up the street downtown Trenton, we have about 5 pharmacies in like a 2-block radius. Insane. Oh, Sir Paul, what's going on, guy?
What's up, brother Jay?
Bless.
Hey, Anthony.
Good to see you.
Evil Monsanto. They're the evil giants that are doing this with Big Pharma. They're poisoning our food, you know that?
Oh man, anybody ever seen that movie 2012?
No, tell me about it.
You never seen 2012?
No. Yes.
Big blockbuster hit. Nobody else ever seen it?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
Maybe
I've seen it.
All right, so everyone's around aware of that big doomsday 2012. Thing that supposed to happen a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all never heard of the movie 2012?
With
No.
the Inca or the Maya calendar?
Right. Oh no, I was just bringing that movie up because Cindy reminds me of a character in there that Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson played a character in the 2012 movie, and like I don't know if they channeled Cindy's spirit in it, but
I'm sure they did. You know, I was one of those spy ops in 1960, the men that stare at goats.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, I'm
everybody about that
reincarnated
movie.
from one of the spy ops.
People really don't understand
That's how I knew all this when I
how
was
true
born.
that movie actually is. The Man Who Stare at Goats. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it to everyone.
Oh
Check
yeah,
that
well
movie out.
you know I've got the Illuminati birthday, right?
Oh, here we go.
Here you go. That's my birthday.
I can't hear you.
Wait, what is that?
It's 322, Skull and Bones,
Oh,
Illuminati,
Oh,
the New
it's
World
getting real,
Order.
people.
Oh
It's
boy,
getting real.
Here we go.
Hey, the New World Order's religion is to coexist. I've accepted this as my religion for many, many years.
Speaking
it's in
of
the
Illuminati,
hospital.
somebody contacted me
it
on
is a
Instagram
religion
like
in the
4 days
hospital now
ago
to coexist.
in my inbox and said, "Hey, do you want all the money and wealth and houses and things of that nature? Would you like to come to the light and join the Illuminati?" I replied back. I said, "What is the Illuminati?" He replied back. He said, "Dude, you never heard of the Illuminati?" I said, "No, tell me about it." And he never hit me up again.
Oh, well, here, let me tell you about the Illuminati.
I know.
It's
Everyone knows
actually-
what the
I'm going
damn
to tell you something
Illuminati
deeper
We know,
down
Cindy.
the rabbit hole. The Illuminati is actually the Illuminazis. They are
Oh,
the German.
jeez. No, here we
Yes,
go.
they
That's the
are.
wrong tunnel.
All right, let's
No,
go
no.
back.
Went
To,
down
let's
the wrong
talk about
tunnel.
cannabis.
No, actually, they're pagans and
Oh, God.
Freemasons that joined together,
Oh no.
and they rewrote the King James Version Bible
Oh jeez.
because religion is man-made.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes. Now, the new religion of coexistent is actually to accept Satanism and atheism too. So it's not good.
It's a whole lot deeper than that.
Oh yeah.
Wait. So my church where I go to, it's a non-denominational church. They can have Satanists in there.
Yes, they can, and atheists.
Well, a lot of people,
Wow.
as far as how mainstream media has conducted it, the whole Satanism and Luciferianism is not as bad as people portray it to be. Like, I mean, there's actually, they have like beliefs that are similar to like a lot of major religions, like Christianity and Islam's and things of that nature. Like their views are just twisted because they're coming from the opposite side of the pendulum. You know, you have the yin and yang, you have Christ, and you have Lucifer. You know, it's just, I mean, a different perspective. But
Just acceptance of everything and everybody, I suppose. But if it's coming from the New World Order, is it really good for us?
well, to speak on a new world order, like you still spoke on a earlier period, because the Illuminati actually goes back further into the Egyptian society, and like that's where, you know, the schools of thought and the scientists and philosophers originated from. It was once it started to come to the European nations, and you know, them making their own deviations and things of that nature, it got twisted, just like everything still does today. So there's many different Illuminatis and enlightened ones out there. All right.
Just watch that, please. Can you take that off
Yeah,
the table?
it's very
It's not
interesting because I heard that when Hitler either committed suicide or faked his death, that they took 1,600 of his Nazi scientists over here to America, started fluoridating the water. Fluoridation of the water is basically chemicals that they sweep up off the floor at nuclear power plants. The fluoride really doesn't help you if you look it up. If you take one pea-sized amount of toothpaste, you got to call poison control. It's poison.
Right.
It calcifies your pineal gland by the time you're 12. So that's why they stick you in school, and the first thing they teach you is that you only have 5 senses, when actually we have multiple descent. They don't even teach us that we can think or that we have intuition.
Okay, terrific.
What about Rastafarians? What kind of religion is Rastafarian? Let's figure this out.
Huh?
I mean, like, do they believe in God?
Yeah, they believe in God. There's many different schools of thought in Rastafarianism. Like one school of thought is Haile Selassie, the last emperor, in Ethiopia. They believe that he is a direct descendant of Abraham and, you know, Adam, and the whole, like, once you go back to like the Old Testament, like, I mean, they're a believer in the Old Testament as well.
Jesus too.
Like when we speak of religion, all major religions intersect in some kind of way. Like if you start with Hebrewism, the Jewish faith,
Buddha.
But no, if you start, I mean, with the Jewish faith, their book is the Old Testament, and then you go to Christianity. Christianity also accepts the Old Testament, and they added the New Testament. But the Hebrews don't accept the New Testament. Then you go to Islam with the Muslim faith. The Muslim faith, they also accept the New Testament and the Old Testament, but the Jews don't recognize them, and the Christianity don't recognize them. And what's the other faith we were just talking about? Rastafarianism.
Rastafarianism, yes. A lot of people are confused that they think that it's just a made-up religion for pot.
Nah.
And they don't understand it's a real thing.
Right. It's one of the more instinctive like religions. It's more in tune with nature and the world and being one with everything and everyone, you know.
That makes sense.
Indeed,
yeah,
it
one
does.
love, yes.
One love. Everything is one. We all are one.
You know, so when they talk about this New World Order coexistent, basically it's like Rastafarian, right?
I don't know which New World Order in which you're talking about. The New World Order in which I think you're talking about is when the big guys stand over the little guys and control and dictate everything that goes on.
And you heard the presidents, they said that we are going to get a New World Order, you know, where they are in control of absolutely everything.
Well, the thing about that, like, I mean, that's more like going into conspiracy theories. And if anything you know about conspiracy theories is there's always one. There's always a situation. There's always impending doom. There's always. You know, this big brother, big father figure. But if you're in tune, like if you're just in tune, like you fight your battles. You don't go off, I mean, trying to save the world and, I mean, feed every...
I do try to save the world every day.
Well, then maybe that's your calling, you know, maybe that's for you.
My purpose in life.
But, I mean, my philosophy is, you know how people tell you, like, yo, the world isn't all about you. It's not all about you.
Don't
my philosophy is the world is about me, and this is my world.
Yes, and we create
all of us are pieces of a world, different worlds that's intersecting to make up the whole. And, you know, by me guarding my world, by me controlling and being a dominant figure in my world, that's not me being the dominant figure controlling the whole world, but having control over my world.
That makes a fantastic point. I really like the way you worded that. It really brings it down, you know.
Yeah, because it's not about being vain,
reality.
selfish, and narcissistic and things of that nature. No, it's doing your part for the whole, you know?
Yes, and there's a lot of lessons in this, too. You know, you got to realize that you can't make everybody happy. You're responsible for your own happiness. Right. And you can't make anybody believe in what you know is true, and you can't make them educate themselves.
Right.
And they're going to have to learn the hard way and learn the lessons, you know, in their own time.
But it's not to say you shouldn't try.
Exactly.
I mean, you should always, if you see something wrong or if you feel you could do, most definitely do. But don't overexert yourself. Like there's this saying, like, don't get drug into other people's storms, but bring them to your calm. You know, so don't like overexert yourself in situations, but most definitely always do your part and try to make the world a better place. Yeah.
Oh, God, everybody.
#
Imagine if everybody did that. Just imagine. Or if everybody did like what Lefty's doing. There wouldn't be any problems with, you know, the poor disabled people or the people in wheelchairs. And most of them are veterans. And they're not able to do the same things that we do. They're not able to go into the stores.
Right here, across the street.
It makes no
across
sense.
The street here.
Look at right here at the State House. Our friend Justin could not get over the curb. He couldn't join us here.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
He couldn't come on the lawn with us. He couldn't get over this wall. A step is a wall. There it is.
Yeah, no ramp. I mean, they should do something. There should be something there, at least one area for wheelchairs.
What's going on with these bananas?
Oh, they're for everybody. They're
right.
organic. They don't have radiation in them as much as the non-organic GMO ones. Farm-raised bananas.
Nice.
Homebred bananas. Yes, you may help yourself.
Oh, jeez.
Back to the cannabis world.
Oh, boy. You're on the air.
What you doing?
Hey, you're on the air. Who's this? Is this Frank?
Yeah.
Frank, you're on the air on my podcast right now. You know that, right?
Why do I care?
What do I care?
We're live. We're live. Millions of people are listening right now. So, okay, what's going on?
No, I don't care if they're listening. By chance, do you happen to have an extra mouse for your computer?
I have no mice. My cat's killed.
I might. I have to look. What kind of mouse? A USB mouse?
I don't know.
All right.
The clicker, you know, the
I'll
clicker.
I'll take a
You know
look.
what was wrong with my... Can you listen to me?
Go ahead.
Okay, what my computer... you know how you can use the computer itself to operate the little arrow that takes you to anywhere you want to go?
Yes.
To punch in anything?
Right.
Well, what happens is it just stays still and it doesn't want to move.
Is it wireless?
So my son... What?
Is it wireless or it has a wire?
I don't know what you mean.
Is there a wire attached to this mouse?
No, I don't have a mouse.
Oh, you have no mouse at all. Okay.
No, but I was using the computer itself, and I could still do it with that at one time.
Oh, I see.
You know, but now it doesn't want to operate, you know, the mouse part, you know, the thing part. So my son happened to have a mouse for his computer, and I hooked it to my computer, and it works fine. Isn't that weird?
I'll take a look at it. I won't be around today. I'm going to Chatham to go.
Yeah, that's all right. But the mouse works fine with a mouse on it, you know, connected to it.
Yeah, you got to go in the settings to fix the track. It's a track bar. I think it's called track bar or a track.
Well, it works
pad.
when you first start it up.
Oh, really?
I'm laughing because now we're...
Yeah.
Maybe you have a virus.
Well, it works when you first start it up, and then when you go to do something, to enter whatever you want to enter into it, the little arrow stops and it don't want to move. You know, to pick whatever you want to do.
Oh, all right.
It's weird.
All right, well, I'll
no,
work
I
on
thought
it.
maybe you happen to have an extra mouse around.
No, I
Otherwise,
don't.
I'll go buy one.
All right.
All right. What are you doing?
We're doing a podcast about medical marijuana right now.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
Thanks, Frank. Have a good one.
Sorry to bother you.
That's
Bye.
yeah, not bother me at all. This is great. This is great. I want to.
Okay.
Can I interview you? You want to be interviewed on the podcast?
Yeah.
This is my father-in-law. This is my father-in-law, Frank.
Yeah.
He owns a shop. All my friends are here. We're all we're at the.
All right. Do you need me for anything?
Yeah, we're at the state house. We're at the state house. Now, Frank, you work on cars all day, and I don't know how you take all those fumes. You when you paint the car.
I don't, because I have the door wide open. I use a mask, and I don't do that much painting.
Oh man, that's tough. I go there, I can't breathe.
Plus, I'm an outdoor guy. I never stay in a house either.
That's true. You're always mowing your friggin' lawn.
I'm always out working outside.
Cutting grass.
Always. You have the hugest lawn I've ever seen. You're always out there working, cutting stuff down.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And that little bit of wind that we had, remember back when we had the little snow and wind?
Right.
Two big, huge trees fell down.
Me too. On my house.
Oh. Yeah, we
Not
lost.
on the house.
Oh, man.
I had them fall on my house and destroy it twice this year.
Oh, I got a call coming in now.
Okay,
All right,
bye, Frank.
Thanks, man.
All right, take care.
You too. See ya.
And stay out of trouble, will you?
Always.
Okay, I got a question.
Trouble costs you money.
I got a question.
You're gonna hang
I got a quick question.
He's going to hang up on you, Frank.
Larry?
Dumb. I saved your father-in-law. He owes me. I gave him warning. I'm like, beware. You're going to be hung up on. What? What? I can't hear
Cindy,
you.
shut up, you little snitch.
I
Shut
know,
up.
I'm gonna
what
rat
are you
you
doing
out.
snitching on me? You're the
Dropping
worst.
a dime
How
on him.
dare you ruin the
Dropping
show?
a dime on you, Lefty.
brought the show down again.
Lefty, you
What's
bad.
wrong with you?
That's it. You're not going to do it
How
anymore.
dare you?
You criminal. Hanging up on people.
It's my father-in-law. I can do what I want.
I don't know. He might cut you out of will now.
Wait till Denise sees this.
He's
She's going to kill me.
Cutting you.
Wait till Denise says, you had my father on your show? Are you crazy?
And now he said he's going to spend every single penny rather than leave you a dime. Yes. Because you smoke pot, and you probably spend it all on pot, Lefty.
I do. I spend all my money on pot because it costs $400 an ounce.
Oh, I got breaking news. Breaking news. Everybody listen. This is very, very important.
Oh, my.
News alert. News alert. Guess what, everybody? Mandatory set. This is a let me say, what do they call this? Well, first of all, I don't know if you've seen my Facebook. I posted it right away. Egg Harbor man, he won in court to have his workman's comp insurance pay for his medical marijuana. And the New Jersey State Workers' Comp, of course, they appealed this. And it's been in appeal court. Well, on April 22nd, the judge ordered. Now, this is for everybody that is on medical marijuana and receives workers' compensation in the state of New Jersey. Call your workers' comp. They will pay for your marijuana now. He set a precedence. Yes, he did. This is a done deal. I also have a case. He was my lawyer, too. Yes, and we're going full steam ahead. And this is a done deal. The judge said that this is a medicine prescribed by a doctor. Now it can be prescribed by any physician. If you received an injury at work and you are receiving workman's comp, they will pay for your medical marijuana in the state of New Jersey. Done deal. Another thing is marijuana was descheduled and taken off the controlled dangerous substance list on the 24th. Yes, New Jersey! Say that again. Marijuana is decriminalized in the state of New Jersey. Not decrimmed, it is descheduled. It is no longer
Wait, get on the mic. Where did you hear this?
Ken Wiskowski.
Who?
Ken.
Wait a minute. This is bad news.
When
Wait,
has this happened?
This happened the 24th. Yes, truth. It is no longer a controlled dangerous substance. Marijuana is taken off the list.
Can we bring up the article or something?
Descheduled.
All right.
Bring it up.
All right.
This hasn't come across my feed. I'm totally unaware. So
Look it up, Lefty.
I would like some verification before we change the subject.
You got
it. And get it drifting in the airwaves. Let's get this verification.
You could go to my site. You could just
that is a major statement.
Oh yeah.
She did a major.
And if we're going by Ann Armstrong's news.
Yeah, that's what I was going by.
Done deal.
I need.
It's a done deal. Ken wasn't going to post it till it was really just posted it this morning.
Ken just posted it?
Yeah.
Ken posted it?
You'll find it on his site.
Come on, really?
Yes.
Ken Wolski?
Would you like to know how you could get a marijuana license?
Yes. Because I need.
Give her a mic. Give her a mic.
There you go. Here you go.
I do. I smoke
Would you like to?
now because when I'm in pain, it helps me.
It helps you.
Take
right?
the mic.
Yeah. When my grandfather, he smoked weed. He was like 90-something when he passed. He smoked weed because he said it made him feel better. He never took no pills that they give him, the pills, because that's what's going to kill you.
For real, yeah.
Marijuana ain't going to kill nobody. Marijuana don't cause people to go out and do stupid shit.
Right.
You get stoned, you just go eat and watch some TV and laugh.
That's right. But they want to stick people on Oxycontins. They want
That's right. They're giving them stuff that's going to make them use drugs like what happened to me.
Yeah. They give them antipsychotic drugs, and
that's right.
And they say the side effects are suicide.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and
they give you shit that's gonna kill you or kill
people.
somebody else. Yeah. But if you go smoke a joint, what did I say? You're gonna go somewhere and chill out, and take it easy, and just be mellow. Hey, I agree with y'all.
Thank you.
Thank
you. What's your name?
My name is Andrea Armour.
Andrea, I'm Lefty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Andrea, you live in Trenton?
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
All right. Yeah, I get that feeling
Post-traumatic
sometimes.
stress just living
Are you
here.
on social media or anything?
I'm on Facebook.
All right, on Facebook, check out the Trenton cannabis community. Like, we do events and like give people awareness and like tell you how you could get involved in the medical marijuana program.
All right.
And like we constantly having like experts and doctors.
I'm thinking right now where I'm gonna go get me a bag of weed and smoke it.
Yeah.
See, getting in the medical marijuana program, you wouldn't have that issue. Like, you could just go straight to the dispensary. You know exactly what's in the cannabis.
What I need to do is find a doctor who does that. Like I need
Right,
to find.
I got a doctor.
Oh,
for
we
you.
got lots of doctors.
Okay, and
Yes,
another
we do.
thing, I have Medicaid because right now.
And Medicaid, you get a discount as well.
Oh,
like,
yes,
right.
20% off
Yeah,
your
you get, like-
marijuana. Yes.
All right, I got
really do. I need some assistance to get what I need because
Yes.
right now I'm in a program.
Yeah.
They don't see nothing else in my system anymore.
Right.
But marijuana.
Right. And so many
That's
people.
I
so
was
many
on
people have this
heroin. I was
problem.
on
Oh,
this.
wow.
I was smoking crack.
Wow.
But I left it all alone and I smoked my pot.
That's right. I'll tell you, that plant does amazing things, and it cures it cures and treats over 700 different ailments. Do you know that?
More than that.
Yeah, more than that. It is
got a blunt?
a miracle. Outright miracle.
Yes.
It is.
We
And
have
I'll
God's
tell
gift.
you, do you want to know what? They just passed it, where they added new conditions where you could get it if you have migraine headaches. You could get it if you have anxiety.
Let me tell you, it works perfectly.
You can get it if you want to get off any opiums or any of your medications, and they're making it where the doctor
I ain't gonna
referral,
smoke up all
where
your
you were
weed.
paying $400
I
for
am
the
not gonna smoke
doctor,
up all your weed.
they're making it where your doctor can give you a
Here you
referral.
go.
So go to your doctor today and tell him you want a referral for medical marijuana instead of the pills that you're taking,
Okay, I'm gonna
and
tell you
he
what
will
happened.
give you a referral for medical marijuana.
he already
If he
told me he
does not, you come back, you see us, and we'll give you a medical marijuana doctor.
Yeah. We're Sativa Cross.
Yes.
We're here every week. We're here.
Every week?
Every Thursday.
Thursday. Next week, Friday. Friday.
Every
Next month.
Friday?
Next month is Friday.
All right.
It's
all
good
right.
business.
Yeah. I mean,
This
and
is Philip.
How you doing?
I just jumped in.
Hey, what's
AKA
up, Philip?
Mink Bands, how you doing?
How you doing, man? Philip, I'm Lefty. Nice to meet you.
Lefty. That's great.
Are you a
and
patient?
He gave me the right on the DAP, so that's
you didn't
official.
get your
You know what I'm saying?
man?
Lefty with the right. Like, we should. What's the issue? My man's already told me. It's about business, I think, or let me know, just the clarity. But if they not folding, but I know they not, so eventually, but timing is everything. We need to speed it up, NASA, America, dreaming.
Oh, yeah.
Generation gap, just faster. Like I said, timing. You know, A-class, diamonds.
You're a rapper, aren't you?
You could call it that.
Do it. Do it. We want to hear it. Do
I be
it.
balling too. I meant to say dose, but as well, like Tambien. I do the most. Came here in Jersey, but I lived here before. I was thinking about hitting the coast, the West Coast, Vegas. Put the headphones on
There you
so
go.
you can hear it
I
clear.
wish I had some
Go
beats
on,
for
give
you.
it. We're gonna have a little entertainment for a moment
I don't
while
have any
we
beats.
That's some manager
yeah, we
stuff
get some
right there
beats right
because
now.
It's like I would produce myself so I could hear myself just in case I wanted to alter it. You know what I'm saying? That's appreciation right there. That's what a lot of people don't get credit for. You know, the conversation is legalizing marijuana, right? Cannabis.
Yes.
It used to be legalized, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But they should because it's good. It's good business. I've been spitting the instrumentals for like the last hour at least. You know what I'm saying? It could Guinness World Book of Records. Is that international or is it a USA thing?
That's international, bro.
Are we talking about legalizing it in state, city, or country, or is it all around the world?
Governor Murphy wants to legalize it for New Jersey.
Okay, it would be good because everybody knows it's a great excuse. It's a luxury thing, like it's an amenity. You know what I mean? So and people know it. People pay for amenities. That's what you work for. You know what I'm saying? Even though you have other people have expenses that aren't amenities because of so many different reasons. But that's motivation to work. You know what I'm saying? To continue making the country go round and round. So
All right, here we go. I got a beat for you.
Yeah, you're gonna do a rap.
Can you feel this?
You're gonna do a rap.
Can you feel this?
I hear you.
I
Entertain.
can feel anything.
Give it a shot.
Like, what's it? Like, put it in the Henny, man. If they want cannabis, like, I don't even ask for this. We don't even, or shouldn't have to. But I wouldn't ask them do it. Do it. How already moving. Already. That's A-class. Diamonds. Already. Like. Diamonds. U.S. They're shining. They come here from all across
Love diamond.
I need a chain circle. That's just a fit. 360 with the this. What it is. He dropped the beat. Like, yeah, that's nasty. I just touched down. I was saying before I walked across the street, I need a mic. I was trying to hop in a little right. Or you know, just jacking up. Diamonds. My nigga, I had it 2 times. More like Guru, but ho, I like what you do. Homage, right? I'm the best, the realest, no stopping. In Jersey, cannabis already, but they already heard it. Like, y'all deserve it if they put us on, but really? Silliest? They call me silly. Funniest? They call me funny. Ain't no dummy. Don't hang around the dummies. The realest with the realest. The round table. And we cut off illest. But we curving. Cause all us. Yeah, we swerving. Automatic. NRA. Man, yeah, they ought to have it. They would chill. Like, you would think clear before you gotta get a kill.
Yeah.
Like I need to list 10 mil before we even get the deal.
Oh man.
Let me, you know what I'm saying? Ask me a question, because I'll be everywhere a million times, and I want people to not misunderstand me. I wouldn't want to get your, is this a hip hop radio station?
Dude, it is right now. And you're from Trenton, right?
That's the realest.
Man, how is it in Trenton, man?
I'm here in Trenton.
You have anxiety just living in this town. You can get a cannabis card just living in Trenton. You have anxiety.
And
I know.
Everybody has anxiety.
Yes.
It's more about freedom though. You know what I mean? Anxiety is a
You're right.
Is a great one of the reasons. You know
We're painting ourselves into a medical marijuana corner because it is free. It's a God-given plant, and we should be able to have it for free, just from and grow it on our own.
Yes. Import, exports, grow it on our own.
We don't need a card. Jason was right in the beginning. Because remember, Jason didn't get a card. He said, "I don't need a card."
I got Dr. Mir number.
So
what do we need a card for?
So they can have it too. You know what I mean?
I am the law.
Because
I am the law.
Look, so you think when the people in the government that get caught with all these scandals, they weren't at parties on more than cannabis? You know what I'm saying? Having fun. They have to. They do so much. They handle so much business. I'm not sure exactly what they do handle, but I'm sure they spend a lot of their time working on the craft. You know what I mean? Trying to keep the people happy, trying to protect and serve. You know, I'm saying I just got out Tuesday morning off me rapping and talking, rhyming my words on Monday. You know what I mean? And I had something on me, like I was in there chilling, but I was in my head like it's gonna be all good, not lonely. They say it's lonely at the top, like they gonna. In Trenton, I'm not from here, but I'm here, and it's gonna be a lot of people on top just cause it's high. It came by the way when I dropped.
Laws, right?
Excuse me?
You know about the new laws that Murphy just passed, right?
Tell me exactly.
Well, they added new conditions. As Lefty said, if you have a migraine, you can get a marijuana license. If you have anxiety, simple anxiety, you can get a marijuana license for anxiety. So you live in Trenton,
that's human
you just qualified for a marijuana license. Congratulations, welcome to our side.
Everybody qualifies. So how much is the license?
Well, the license was $200.
They gotta get theirs.
It was $200. They lowered it to $100. If you're low income, you can have it for $20. That's good for 2 years. Then you have to pay it again.
So let's make it 75. just because
well, you bargaining with me? What do you think? We're at Columbus Market? Come on, man.
They're going to get the numbers. Like when they lift the restriction, they're automatically going to profit that 25% savings. That's like putting something on sale and you have people rush and get it. And it might not even be on sale. It might just be in the display.
Well, the thing I don't like is they automatically said, well, we're not going to have any more featured strains. What's up with that, Lefty? We can only afford the featured strains.
They're all one of one, like people.
Don't trigger me. Don't trigger me.
Oh my God, it's gonna trigger him.
I'm getting
triggered. They raised the price of our
I'm
marijuana.
I'm triggered.
I mean, we already have a hard enough time affording our medicine. They paid for deadly pharmaceuticals, but yet they won't pay for our safe, holistic medicine that's taken the place of all these other medicines.
Speaking of human nature and anxiety, the bad thing to just put the issue out that they probably say that people do bad illegal things since we're talking about the law here because of being under the influence of marijuana. It's really that the marijuana just clarifies and speeds up, enhances something in their mind at the time. So they might have a slow reaction on
I don't understand.
wanting to look at another person's point of view about a situation before they enforce
Do you understand, Lefty? I'm a little confused.
Okay.
Like,
I don't think
marijuana has anything to do with anybody committing any crimes. A matter of fact, I think alcohol, it starts fights, it causes death. They can't control a vehicle or operate any machines, but yet I see people functioning perfectly fine on marijuana. Don't you, Lefty?
Look, I'm just saying, like, say, for example, I came over here just now. Just got to Trenton a couple hours ago. You know what I mean? Came Dover to Wilmington to Philly to here. You know what I mean?
It's a nice ride.
You know what I mean? I was thinking of where I hopped on, but it was SEPTA, but it was the DART before SEPTA. You know what I mean? Dover by way of. You know, you can't.
Was
let
it
them
a
know your
safe
every
ride?
move,
Was there any
have nothing to hide.
dangerous things along the trail?
The dangerous things is just knowing that you have to be ready for the unknown. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, all the time, right?
And that's one reason why the people have anxiety. You always have to be ready to deal with the unknown. Sometimes you're either structured or not structured. You know what I'm saying? Either way works, but it can prepare you or make you comfortable. You know what I mean? And you can become content in either situation where you're not ready for the unknown.
As long as there's not violent people, you know, I mean, heroin can make people like out of their mind, and other drugs, you know, and you wonder, like, a lot of people are dying from heroin overdose. Why would people even try this drug?
It
makes no sense.
It's not controlled. That's the reason, because they have. That's why I asked it was international, because in other countries they have studies with different drugs that are more. Just like it's easier to get a cannabis card now. I know in
very easy.
Colorado, I believe it's
anywhere. Just about.
I know Colorado. I'm gonna say California as well. I just don't want to say anything wrong, but I know, like, say for example, in Canada because I been in Canada. It's been recreational in Canada. I remember the first time I went to Canada, I was 19, because it was recreational to smoke weed there. But I didn't even go there for that. I just found out that the first time I went, because you can gamble and drink at 19. So I went to the casino and I went to the club afterwards, and I was just like, wow, it was different. Like it wasn't people hiding. You know what I mean? Like and being in other situations that weren't controlled. We were in the club. The club owner came in the bathroom and said, stop rolling up in the bathroom. So you have to, you know what I mean, let people use the bathroom. And that was okay. Everybody just went out to the floor and kept doing what they were doing, and it wasn't any problem because nobody was stopping. And that's what, like, say for example, that's what the police do, tell us to keep it moving. You know, that's been my problem, because people have been just telling me to keep it moving without responding to what I've been saying. And I'm just like, why are you telling me to keep it moving? Because I have something important to say. And hey, I appreciate you guys. Once again, I'm here. Yeah. This is Lefty. What's your name, sweetie?
Cindy Ruggiero.
Cindy Ruggiero. What's your name, man?
Ruggiero. It just came out that way because I smoked 3 off.
Jason?
What's your name?
My name's Philip, but a.k.a. Mink Bands.
Mink Bands.
Mink Bands.
Mink like a mink coat.
Mink.
Oh, cool.
Yes, because she called me a rapper. I say you could call it that. I'm an artist.
Right.
But I
rap.
I guess when you rhyme words, they call it rap. You know, there's a bad stigma. Just like with cannabis, there's a bad stigma with being a rapper. That's why
if you like rap, come out of the closet right now.
Come out of the closet.
Yes.
Like Eminem.
Do another verse for us. One more verse.
One more before you go.
I graduated from the D. What was into him? Like, way more than that canna is. Spitting like a cannibal, an animal. What's the standard though? Trying to change those all. More like growth. Up and down. Dope. Been blown. C4. With me, you already know. Up and up, but the realest like foe. That's a quadruple. I'm thinking 15 zeros. That's quadrillion. How they feeling? The USA down by trillions. One flip, man. Get the dealing. Sign me, I sign you. They hustle, I hustle too. They make muscle, I'm the muscle, ooh. No contestant, make it legal. I spit the ether. Dot my I's and cross my T's too. Dose. Yeah, I do the most, like I said that, from coast to coast, up and dome. This time, Mexico, like, I be thinking, we really be chillin'. Yeah, we don't blink in. in other places, they be saying nothing, like they don't see nothing. The same thing they do, but I don't be on it. But I be on that other shit, yeah, what they telling it. Let me watch my language, or just for the radio, like respect, all due respect. I'm coming at their neck, but I'm a jet, cause I came from New York, I was born there. She mentioned Eminem, the D, I graduated from, I ain't playing there. Like, what I'm saying there, been in the same studios. Couple tracks I recorded there, one was Brink of Extinct, in the Michigan building, and some movies like 8 Mile, stuff gets straight wild, but 50-50, straight now, it's 50 states, like, erase them lines. I really play, or I really don't. Like Lefty gave me the right, hip-hop, yeah, I'm really on. Or been developing myself, but it takes a village.
Diamonds.
Lefty, diamonds, kill it. That's development like 10 times. Like it's, yo, I'm 29. I was thinking double that. This is the second track. I was thinking like 29, but that's another 9, so we can blow that. Just off top, man, they already know that. When I touch down, I threw that. And I'm thinking, I might move back or here, like I stayed here. I was on the way here, on the way through, and I got some bread, because I don't play. Ooh, it's about business. The USA, it has a point to everything, to grow business, keep everybody on a positive development. And for the children.
What we want to know is, how can you benefit by legalization?
Legalization, because if only God can judge, right?
We're gonna be taking a call.
Say if I wanted to stop,
Yeah.
right? Say if I never wanted to smoke again, I still think people should have freedom of choice, because whatever they think about it, I can just tell them reasons why. Advice. I call it advice and suggestions, because I'm not.
You want a banana? Because they're organic. Here,
I'm gonna take it, because I'm not gonna eat it right
have
now.
a banana. You want some apple juice?
Or nothing.
We're gonna take another.
Lefty, did we ever?
Do I need a banana? Thank you.
Did we ever find anything on the descheduling? Anything came up on that?
What did we find out?
It was no. It didn't get descheduled.
Fake
now,
news.
No, it's not fake. What did Ken put up?
It's not descheduled. It's not yet.
Yes,
so don't say that, please.
All right, then what is
it? Fake. That's the truth.
Clear.
She said it's not fake. That's the truth.
I'm gonna look it up.
Please do.
Look it up on Ken's site.
I have it here. It's right here.
All right, he's gonna read it to you.
I'm telling you, when these
Let him read it.
when
And
these articles come out, please,
No,
people,
listen, it's
America,
right here.
America,
It says
do your research.
deschedule marijuana. All right,
And that was a
Lefty's
line.
going to read it right now. So
Like they
go
quick
on,
too,
Lefty.
They know I ain't lying.
Backtrack and do your research.
This is
Listen.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta, who was President Obama's original choice to be U.S. Surgeon General, said, "We have been terribly and systematically misled about marijuana for 70 years in the United States. This misinformation, fed by decades of cherry-picked science, continues. The National Institute on Drug Abuse refuses to allow research into the benefits of medical marijuana and only permits research into its harms. And an important part of this misinformation, the federal government still insists that there are no accepted medical benefits of marijuana, despite the fact that 30 states have passed laws recognizing cannabis as medicine. Over 1 million Americans use cannabis with a physician's recommendation. Scores of healthcare organizations endorse medical cannabis, an entirely new field of science based on the discovery of how cannabis actually works in the human body. The endocannabinoid system is emerging."
It used to be legal, and it was used for medicinal purposes.
But Lefty, I'm a little confused here.
I'm reading Ken's thing here. This is what from Ken wrote.
Yes.
He wrote this.
The Attorney General.
Okay, well, didn't he go to court? I heard he went to court on the 24th.
This is what he said in court, yes.
Oh, this is what he said in
Yes.
court. Okay, so what is going to be done?
This is going to happen, but it didn't happen today.
Do we know when it's when can we expect
when
this?
He was in court, because
well, no, they obviously are still making their decision, Lefty.
Yes.
So it's still in.
You can call Ken.
And you should know. You were there?
I can call Ken.
No.
Yeah, call Ken. We're gonna call Ken. We're gonna find out from
I've
the
seen Ken post. He was at the descheduling meeting, and there was nothing afterwards saying that it got boom.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll get the truth up here.
The thing is to get it through. People, I don't know why people want to stop it, but they probably try to get it away from themselves. And like sometimes I still spit when I know like I'm thinking I should get away from or from around you, but they believe their point is important. So that's why people want other people to listen, because if you have something to say, even if people vocalize stuff on an accent, you know what I mean? Like the people who are
you've reached Ken.
Ken's not there.
Try the other number.
He's busy.
Yeah. No,
he's
a busy man.
He
might be inside right now.
That's what the cell phone's for, but he might be in court.
This might be the cell phone.
Because the court is like...
Yeah, we'd like to take some callers if Ken doesn't answer. So if anybody's watching,
Yeah,
call in.
Yeah, if you have information on this, give us a call at 908-616-0682.
Strength in numbers.
Just give us a call.
It's more people have to like...
You've reached Ken Wolski at 3.
Write some letters.
He is a busy
What Jim
man.
know? What about Jim? Call Jim. Jim knows everything.
Personally deliver them. All together.
Hi, Ken. This is Lefty. We're on the podcast. We'd like you to answer a question about the descheduling. When is this going to happen? That's what we want to know, right? Right, Cindy?
Oh, yeah, we need to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
Well, we need to know what we can do to speed it up. That's why we call it.
Well, if anybody can do it, this is the man. This is the man he's got on the phone.
Yeah, Ken,
right
you can
now.
do it. We know you
He's
can
the
do it.
one. He's the
So
one.
he's talking to all the people we need to talk to.
Assist.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get a call back from Ken. Hey, Billy. Billy Huff just arrived on the set. Put on the headphones.
Hi, Billy.
So, Billy, were you at the Cannabis Festival this weekend?
No, I was not.
Oh, what? Why?
I was in New York City.
Oh, what'd you do? What was going on? Were you at Hoodstock?
No.
Billy's at Hoodstock.
No, he was working with who?
The Amazing Kreskin.
The Amazing Kreskin.
Do you smoke
Yeah,
cannabis?
Doing it.
Awesome.
Doing
I
an
heard.
off-Broadway show.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool. You look great. I
Do
like your
smoke
new.
cannabis?
Now, you left the show last week.
Your
when
new
we,
look, Billy looks
Billy,
good.
I had to put on those
Billy Duff?
headphones. I got to talk to you.
Really tough.
Because you left the show early last week. And
I guess
oh,
Ken's
geez.
answer
I have a question
machine's
for you,
done.
Bill. I want to get Kreskin on the show.
I think he was at the Cannabis Festival.
All right.
It was where he was at.
You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
I'm a lawyer. I said that.
Hello. I'm a lawyer.
You're on the air.
I'm a lawyer.
Hi, Billy Huff.
Hi, Billy.
Tony Yayo.
Hey.
I only called in because I wanted to say hi to Billy Huff.
What's up, Tony Liberte?
Oh, Tony.
Hey.
You didn't say hi to me.
What's up, Cindy?
Hey, what's up, Tony? Miss you.
You know I love you, Cindy.
I love you too, Tony.
I talked to you last week. I didn't get to talk to Billy last time.
Yeah, true.
Tony,
I
what's
carry
up
your
this
jam all the time.
So what's up, Billy?
Thank you.
What's going on with you, Tony?
Nothing. I got the old magic butter machine out. I got a bunch of $16 eighths of some really high-end CBD strains. I'm
Some
making coconut
woman
oil.
just walked by and her son said, "Mommy, what's magical butter?"
I want one.
Magical
Can I have one for
She said,
Christmas?
of course she said, medicine.
It's a magical medicine
Magical
machine.
medicine.
Awesome.
Shout out to
Yeah,
magical
I do
butter.
magic.
It's
I do magic. Billy does mentalism.
Yeah, mentalism. Very good, Tony. You figured that out, huh?
I'm being
I
trained
do the
in the
magic
art.
over here.
Yeah. What, you know?
Are you being trained in the arts? I hope you are.
I'm being trained in the arts.
You
slowly
know
and
I'm a
proficient.
psychic, Tony. You know I'm a psychic.
You want to do the pendulum test? Jason fell for the pendulum test.
Hey,
last
here,
night.
we do one of these if we want yes or we want no, you know.
a psychic told me I had abilities. I was psychic, and then she told me
A
never to see
psychic
a psychic
told you
again.
you're seeing a psychic right across from you right now. Like one of the strongest psychics.
I think
there is.
we all have psychic abilities.
No.
It's
no.
connection is
Be the
vibes.
ball.
The pendulum. Tony Ayo. I met Tony Ayo that signed with 50 Cent when I was in New York, where Billy Duff was. Hold on, let me say something. Tony Ayo on the phone. I met Tony Ayo that was signed with G Unit when I was in New York, where Billy Duff was. And it was really tough because y'all were talking about a lady that just went by. That's how he'll remember me if I ever see him again. Because there was this lady who went by. I went to go grab her. Then I lost him in the mall. There was so much going on. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of quadruple, I never heard of those before. And I took a piece, but I was lit in the mall and I met him. I was selling my CDs, my music, my last album that I actually came here with from New York. And
excuse me, we can help you get medical marijuana to get rid of your prescription medication. Sorry,
Tony, when you coming back to New Jersey?
I'll
be back for Beard Fest.
You're coming back for Beard Fest? When is that?
They look like they need.
Hold on. When is that?
Middle of June. I'll be around most of June.
for Camp Jam, Tone?
Camp Jam?
Camp Jam, Tony?
No,
Tony?
just Beard Fest.
Beard Fest, awesome. What about Electric Halloween?
No, I'll be in California.
What about New Hampshire Cannabis Festival?
No.
What
no,
about
I'll be in
Damn Sam's Cannabis Cup?
Please don't put that on the table.
Oh, I would love to be there, but no, California.
No, oh come on, Tony.
June 16th, I'll be with the Weird New Jersey guys doing the Strange Exchange.
I'm building a professional glass studio in
June
a think
16th,
tank.
they have the Strange Exchange, like punk rock flea market type thing in Montclair.
Oh, really? I'll come talk to
Yeah, you guys come through.
I'm not a Beard Fest.
He's doing a story on me for my paranormal and my haunted neighborhood.
Shout out Mark and Mark.
You know the owner.
I'm afraid of your neighborhood,
The owner
Sydney. I won't go in your neighborhood.
the
I'm
Weird
sorry.
New
I'm
Jersey
afraid of that
is
shit.
going to do a story. Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. So I want
Hey, you know what? I heard earlier, Cindy, you were talking Illuminati secrets on the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
the Knights
yeah.
Templar called. The Knights Templar called and told me to tell you to shut up.
Oh God! I tell him I'm the 2%. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, I hate to cut you guys short, but I'm on my way to New York City, so.
And I'm on the move as well. You guys be great.
Stay up, Tony. Let me know when that Beer Fest is.
Lefty?
Yeah, I'll send you a text, dude.
Hey, your girl?
All right.
I forgot your name. My bad. What's your name again?
Cindy Ruggiero.
Cindy,
Peace.
Yeah. Cindy.
Who you gonna roll with?
Lefty.
LG, life's good. We out.
Wow.
Who you gonna roll with? Kreskin.
Kreskin.
Christian.
Billy, before you go, I want to get Kreskin on the show.
Kreskin.
Call him. I want him to call in. Friday.
Kreskin.
10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes on a Friday. Next Friday.
Yes.
I want to call Kreskin. I want to know about his views on cannabis. Does he smoke cannabis? No. What does he know about it? Does he even know what cannabis is?
He doesn't smoke.
He's like 90. Get over here. Come here.
Yeah,
come
sit
here.
down.
Come here.
We don't want
Come
you
here.
to
Come here.
go.
I can't hear you. I can't.
We don't want you
I
to
can't
leave,
hear you though.
Billy.
I just want to hear you.
I gotta get on Turnpike left.
All right. But what's his views on cannabis?
I'm not really sure, but you know he knows about.
Don't
big
talk
pharma.
for him. Let him talk for himself.
He knows about the big pharma.
Yeah, Big Pharma's bad, right?
Tell him to contact me.
The boogeyman.
Bad. Big Pharma.
Boogeyman
bad.
is real.
Big Pharma, bad. Billy, have him contact me.
All right, tell him to call me. I want to know his
You
views
got
on
it.
cannabis and all that.
Oh, yeah. Tell him to call us. Call in.
Thank you, Billy Huff.
Right.
And the amazing
Now,
Kreskin.
PM me.
The amazing Kreskin.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, I got a story for you if I can tell it.
Of course.
Okay, Tony, go ahead.
All right, so I got a phone call today from somebody that's in the Knights Templar, and they told me that they wanted me to clarify something that Cindy was saying.
Me too. I got that
so
too.
This is going to be.
I'll
this
go
is
for
going
it.
to be an official. This is going to be an official communication from the Illuminati. You have to understand that. This is very rare.
All right. I've been waiting for this.
The official declaration from the Illuminati on the Sativa Cross podcast. Are you ready?
I am totally ready. Oh, shit. Did he just pull a lefty on me? Oh, God. Tony, where are you? I think you accidentally disconnected somehow. It must be the Illuminati. Oh, my God, I should hide.
That was amazing.
I think he's gone.
That was probably the best
oh
one
my God.
ever. That was one of the best ones ever because, oh, yeah. that
Lefty,
was
how do
great.
you know the Illuminati didn't take him out?
Good job. Good job,
Before
Tony.
he could even say
Hold
anything.
on. Good job, Tony. That was very good. That was a good job. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to turn the mic back on. Hold on.
He's gone. No, he's gone. See? It was Illuminati hit. Yeah, it was.
I got that email, too.
Oh, wow.
I was playing with them, too. I'm like, yes, I want to join the Illuminati.
Yeah, well, you know, we need one on the inside, Lefty, so why don't you go ahead and do that? You think you can get in?
I asked them. I went.
It's a brotherhood, you know. I think you have to pass one of those.
Yeah.
What do they call
Initiation.
sobriety? Or what's that thing that they do to college?
Grand Poobah thing, like
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Flintstones?
Yeah, they're going to make them do a Grand Poobah
Yeah.
thing.
That's all good.
That would be
I'm waiting for the
so
next.
funny to see.
I'm waiting.
I think that would be freaking awesome. Especially if he wore those pants his shorts that he pulls up to here.
Yeah. And they got to wear the big hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cute.
With his shirt. Don't shoot.
Well, no, he has to wear what everybody else wears. I don't know what they
Don't
wear. on
don't
the
shoot.
Grand
I'm
Poobahs.
still somebody.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm Illuminati.
Yeah, don't shoot. I'm Illuminati. With the big, you know this one, right? Hey, Lefty.
Cindy, that doesn't work good on the radio. Go over to the camera and do that. Go in front of the camera and do that.
On the camera, right there. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, well,
Go
I
in
got
front
to
of
take headphones
Oh, my
off.
God. Hold on.
Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This is shocking.
Oh, shocking. Cindy's not that shocking. She's usually normally like this.
Oh
Cindy.
my God. Okay. That's just great, Cindy. Thank you.
Yay.
Okay, terrific.
What you get, a new control boy?
That's the all-mocking tongue. That's what that is. You know, because people only believe what you hear. Don't believe what you see. Don't believe what you see. Only believe what we tell you. Whoa. We should interview that girl. She's smart. She's seen something was wrong there, huh, Lefty?
Yeah.
Did I get my infomercial Illuminati little infomercial in there, real quick? Secret in there.
Do you have a website you want to plug?
Yes. Wake up the masses. Truth be told.
.com.
Facebook. You know.
.com. Everything's .com.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on around the internet, and you want to see if it's true or not. Conspiracies. I guess it's a conspiracy site, is what it is. My doctor said I should probably make it advice from my cat Oliver. I'd be safer.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I mean, they just tried to kill me with a semi on the way here. I mean, it's every 2 weeks, so I know I got 13 days now. I'm good. I got this down. I see the pattern. Right? Don't you? Huh? Come on, join us. Don't smile. We're not conspiracy theorists. Pot's good for you. No, it really is. They're running away. Run. Hide. See what it does to you? It makes you crazy. No, actually, it wakes you up. Did you know today is Bring Your Child to Work Day?
I've seen a lot of children here today.
Oh, my God. I went to Wegmans, and I loved it. They had little kids working everything. And they were dressed in the little uniforms.
Aww.
Oh, they were so adorable. And I went right up to the front desk, and I said, I am so proud of you guys that you lowered the age limit on your hiring and stuff. I said, you know, if my kids would have came in and got jobs here when they were 7 and 8 years old, imagine how much better the world would have been. They would have learned to clean a room. They would have learned to pay their bills. I mean, my kids are 28 and 30. I love you, Christy. Hope you're having a great time in Ireland. Oh, wow. And I love you too, Bobby. And Gary, I love the bears on your front porch. If you're watching, which I doubt, just don't pet
Oh, here we
the
go. Ken Wolski is going to be at the 12th National Clinic Conference, May 10th through May 12th, hosted by Patients Out of Time. Policy workshop updating the endocannabinoid system. Amazing lineup including Ken Wolski and Mary Lynn Mathery, who was on the 420 radio show with, okay. Here we go. There's a Friday night celebration dinner overlooking the New York City skyline, and it's a great place to start networking with people.
I'm sure I get to pay good money there.
Do we get to go? Can we go?
I'm sure we pay.
How much is it?
Oh, that's not the free one, though.
Is
that the free one?
On the boat?
Find out. Can we go?
Yeah, because patients can't afford too much, so I don't know how much we can afford.
Well, find out. I mean, maybe this is a little like, you know, when you have a job and you're doing good stuff and they give you that little vacation once in a while. I mean, you never know. Ask them.
Okay.
See if we can go with them.
But that's great. Yeah, I'm trying to get into some of these.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, can't we just crash them? I mean, if we're, you know.
Can we just crash it? Probably just walk in.
Yeah,
like a wedding crasher.
Just act like we own the place and like we belong.
Yeah. Walk in with a clipboard.
Yeah.
Walk in with a clipboard and start writing shit down, and they won't fuck with you.
I bet if you're wearing your marijuana attire, I bet if Larry walked in, they wouldn't harass him. I bet they just, you know, okay. Right?
I have a green clipboard for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk around with a clipboard from now on. Look angry. Look at everything.
Oh, yeah.
If you give me any questions, I'm going to let's write shit down. What? Got something to say to me? Right. Got your number, buddy. Yeah. Act like you own the place.
Yeah. Hey, isn't it Asslinger's birthday or something?
Oh, God.
Is it?
I know.
Really?
I think it's in April.
I'm not prepared to do a Harry Anslinger impression. Sorry.
Hey, you know who I ran into?
Not today, Satan.
At the Cannabis Festival, Danny was there. And Ariel was there. Wayne was there.
Wayne
Burrini.
Oh.
What? Wayne what?
Did I say his name right? Burrini.
Hold on.
I know he's
Where, in
Burrini,
Pennsylvania?
but I called
Yeah,
him
he was-
Burinsky. I made him Jewish.
You made him Polish.
Did I make him Polish?
Yeah, I think that's Polish. Ski.
He looks more Polish.
Looks Italian to me.
Right? Yeah, only with
Yeah,
the
that-
kibasi.
yeah, I
Now
thought
that's a
about
Polish kibasi.
That is a Polish
That is a
kibasi.
Polish
It
kibasi
wasn't a
last.
sausage. It was a kibasi.
Yes, that was a Polish kibasi.
Oh my
And he took it
God.
quite well, like it was natural.
Yeah,
I
right?
know.
Oh
See,
my
so
God.
yeah.
Yo,
dude. What's up? What are you looking at?
Look who's here.
Hey, what's up? I see you dressed for the occasion. Oh yeah, well. Yeah, in your best attire.
Right off of work.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy.
Yes.
Give me my jacket behind you.
You know, same mess as always.
Oh. It's been more sun here before.
Have a seat, bro.
Thank you.
There you go. Get up on that mic like you're in prison.
Did you just get out of jail?
Yeah, who are you and what are you doing here?
Or did you just like come from under the bridge
Yeah.
over there?
Nah, doing a rehab in Camden on a guy's apartment he's trying to rent.
Oh wow.
It's a mess.
Yeah, you're painting. You painting?
Yeah.
You look like you're painting.
Yeah, I just finished it.
Either that or somebody attacked you on the streets with a paintbrush.
Now it's jobs forever.
Yeah.
Big job? Big job?
Just lots of little pieces. There's always something more to fix. Everybody beats the place up. Nobody ever fixed it. So.
Yeah, you're good friends with Weed Man. What's going on with him, and how do you feel about what's going on with him?
That's just illegal incarceration. They've held him. They've held him what, over 250 days now or something. Yeah.
It's over a year.
So I mean, that's no rule, no law matters. I just saw the thing the other day. An officer got probation for statutory rape, and the thing was, there is no exception to this law. It hasn't been since it was incepted. And if you read it, it explicitly denies things like you didn't know and she lied to you. The burden is on you to protect children, and yet this guy, he still somehow got probation, and that's unheard of. But he was a cop, and it's just one for them and another for us. Well, you see Ed sit in jail for something that they shouldn't even be holding him. The charge that put him there, he beat. That one he clearly beat. That one's done. Shouldn't be sitting there. Anything else he's got to deal with is separate. But they're just, they're petty. Always gonna be petty.
A year of his life, man. That's not petty. That's disgusting.
No, they're just trying to prove a point.
Yeah, it's really sad what they're doing to him. He goes to court next week, I think, right? Is it next week or 2 weeks? It's coming up soon.
It won't matter. They'll delay more and all. They're just playing. They literally are playing it until they have so long to charge him, and they're stringing that out. You know what I mean? I've seen on my end when I went to court and I had to play the postponed game. I didn't have enough money to pay or I didn't have enough. We're waiting for their depositions or stuff, and we would play that game. But we could only do it so far, where they can do it indefinitely. They literally can. Every time Ed does any little thing, it stops the clock and doesn't start again until they say, regardless how it was, until it's legally input in there. Oh, we forgot to file that. Come on. They want to see the joint gone. That's all they want to see.
It's still there.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
It's still there.
They want to see it. They want to. They'll hold on as long as they can, hoping that's what happens. No wonder everyone's leaving the state. I'm watching my truck now because in a normal, rational world, if I parked illegally over there, at most it's a fucking ticket. But you know for a fact that they'll come over here with the tow truck and everything, and once the guy's even parked near there and puts it in park, opens his door to get out, oh, well, I'm here now, I gotta tow it. And I'd be damned, I'll tell you what, we'll be fighting, I'll be driving out of there if it's a hee-haw ride right through lawns and everything to get out of here. They're not towing my truck. But that's the kind of state this is. Anywhere else, you don't deal with that. Ticket, $10, pay him $15, boom, we got you out of there.
Sorry, I'm reading something here.
Anything important? Can we share? Lefty, share.
What's that, Michelle? I'm sorry.
Says you're not allowed to share.
I can share this. It's just
he wants to know first, of course.
I can't do everything. I can't host a show, produce it, engineer it. And you want me to start complaining?
No,
I'll sit here and complain about what I have to do. Just let me do what I have to do. And you guys do the show. And don't give me any dead air.
All right,
no
Michelle,
dead air,
we're going to do the show. I see you've been jumping curbs over in like North Jersey.
Yeah. I haven't been jumping the curbs.
I heard you hurt your balls.
Last time I hurt my balls, that was the end of it. I said, I'm not hurt my balls again. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I heard they were hurt really bad.
All the time.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Is what I heard. Michelle hurt her balls jumping
Weirdest
curbs.
Thing, There's
children here.
Yesterday when I was driving up north to work, right, I'm going up the turnpike, and as I'm coming out, one of them like service areas on the side, and the ramp comes down, and it's on a hill, and it graduates to the road. Well, he cuts right across, and like Baja's off of it, passed over curbs, blows out a tire. Now he's sitting in the middle of the turnpike doing about 5 miles an hour, like he's trying to figure out what the hell just happened. So I watch him in my mirror because it happened right in front of me, and then I went around him, and a couple of us were all like, what the hell? He pulls off into the far lane. I don't think nothing more about it. A little later on the news, I hear about another guy up north does like the identical thing what they described. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with people? This guy, he just come cutting cross country. Like there was no roadway, no nothing. These curbs are like, see how, this is what made me think about
you
it.
can
How
kill
high
yourself,
these curbs are.
Actually. They're really high.
Well, this guy blew out the tires, and I'm like, wow. And he was literally sitting there like, he's putting on one blinker trying to move over. His truck's wrecked. He's not going anywhere. He shouldn't even pull off the road, but right in the middle of the turnpike.
Yeah, the place isn't dangerous. It's dangerous out there.
I wouldn't ride a street bike in this state. Too many idiots.
So, Lefty, have you accomplished anything like on that wheelchair thing? Did they actually get any ramps anywhere? Because I haven't seen like success stories.
We got
have
11 ramps in Bayonne so far.
Oh, wow. That's good.
By being jerks.
Maybe you should find out the cheapest place to get a ramp. And if they could get a discount, and maybe you can refer the other people that haven't done it yet. Maybe they're just too lazy.
Yeah, people just need to have compassion for people that are sick and disabled and put wheelchair ramps in.
At least. It's the least you could do for somebody that,
disabled war
isn't
vets.
as privileged as us.
How about guys that fought for your freedom that have no legs or that are in a wheelchair or that need cannabis, and you're locking them out of your town, like Chatham.
Yeah.
Chatham Township. We're coming there to you.
Every day,
We're
right?
coming, Chatham. We're coming
every
tonight.
Every day, Michelle?
Oh,
every
baby.
day? Every day, I see that. Every day you're in Chatham. I mean, do you have a favorite spot for breakfast? Or
What? What are you talking about?
I thought
Chatham,
you were in Chatham.
No, Cindy, I'm turning you off. Yeah, we're going to Union City, and Chatham, we're coming for you because you're uncompassionate. You're hurting the disabled. Oh my God, I'm just gonna yell at them tonight. I'm seriously just gonna yell at them. I'm fired up, man.
I think that you should not go.
No, I'm fired up.
Sounds like fun.
You want to go? Well, we can all go. We'll get high and yell at them.
Is that how far is it from here?
Chatham is
very far.
an hour away.
Oh, from here.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It'll be worth it to see that big pharma guy again.
Oh, I love to see Big Pharma.
Yeah.
I got something to say to Big Pharma. He's going to be there.
Yeah, he called me out.
He did. He called Lefty out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He told Lefty, what did he say? He's like, you can leave now or something like
No,
that?
I'll find it. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Oh,
he was really rude to Lefty.
So was he acting like he was the man or what?
He looked like a robot. He looked like it was a robot.
So he was an android of Monsanto.
Yeah,
he was a synthetically GMO man.
I think so.
Yes.
And he was like the
GMO CEO.
Like that. Those guys in
he was the
Terminator.
GMO CEO.
He was like a white guy, like definitely white.
Very pale.
Yeah, very pale.
Oh wow, there they go again.
Oh, they're threatening.
They're like, turn on your sirens. We don't want people to hear the truth.
Has to offer. And then we got a chance to see Lefty. Thank you for this ordinance. Enjoy your evening.
Look at him.
What does that mean? Idiot.
Look at the guy.
So what does that mean? You got something to say to me? Hey, tough guy, say something to me.
Oh,
Go ahead.
God.
What do you have to say? Say it.
He didn't
I already
expect
spoke my mind, Lefty.
You sound like shit. You sound like a jerk off. You sound like a real idiot.
I already spoke
You're
my
an idiot.
mind, Lefty.
You're an idiot.
I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Yeah, disabled boy vets. You don't support the same. What are you, Tommy Pinko? Tommy Pinko? You don't like disabled boy vets? Really? Really?
I hope you enjoyed
Snowflake?
your
Little
visit
snowflake?
to Chatham
That tribute, you little snowflake? Idiot. This jerk off.
This one is blowing.
He's an idiot. So look, quick on YouTube, quick on Facebook. Here you go. This is what a jerk.
Chatham Township.
Smoke it up, Lane.
We got a chance earlier this evening to see the best of what Chatham Township has to offer. And then we got a chance to see Lefty.
That was his whole speech.
Oh
he
my
He called me out. He called me out. So I got. What am I supposed to do?
I love what you did, Lefty.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit there and take that shit from him?
He didn't
you
expect
kidding me?
it. You see him running.
Who'd you think you were talking
he
to?
Sounded like he
Idiot.
was threatening you.
Idiot.
I mean, I would hold on to that evidence because he looked very threatening.
No, he did. It was scary.
Tonight's going to be
scary.
payback
It is
time.
scary. You know, that looks like something
To
that
me,
you'd
it sounded
see.
like he was depressed, like he missed out and he knew it.
I don't know. I think it sounded like he was ready to get you hit.
Yeah, exactly.
He owns a big pharma company.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Pharmaceutical.
Be careful, man. Don't take the.
And I'm
don't-
coming to Chatham tonight, so
oh,
be
yeah,
prepared.
I can see
What's the
why.
guy's name?
Yes.
I forget his name. He said his name is Robert. Robert something.
Oh God, everybody's named Robert something. Hey, Larry,
Larry
something.
Vargo.
Hey, hey, Larry,
Hi,
something.
Larry.
Hey, Larry,
What's up,
something.
buddy?
Something, Larry.
Call me Robert if you want.
Okay,
Robert.
why weren't you at the cannabis festival?
Give him a mic. Give him a mic.
Oh.
If he's gonna talk, if you're gonna talk,
come talk.
Come over here.
Come on, Larry, sit down. Everybody,
You got to talk on mic
see
because
you.
I can't hear you off mic. Oh yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, boss.
What's up? Hey, pull your chair in, man. You're really far off there. You gotta get on that mic. Yeah, get up on that like it's prison.
Oh man.
yeah, jump up there.
How you doing, Larry? Where's your cannabis suit? I love you in that thing.
We were just talking about your cannabis suit.
That thing is awesome.
How you can sneak into anything.
Well, when they pass it in the house, I will wear it in the house.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Nice.
Definitely.
So what's going on in CMMNJ and anything?
Nothing new. Not really that I'm aware of.
Was it now? It wasn't descheduled yet, but it was talked about in the committee, and now what happens? Do we know?
No.
We don't know. It's just sitting in committee, or
I'm not right up on that right now, so I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how far it got. I mean, from my understanding, it's just sitting there right now.
Yeah.
So
that's all I know.
Something's got to move. I mean,
You
Christ,
know,
it's been 8 years. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that Bill Christie had on his desk, right?
Oh God.
I don't think there's a bill.
No, but remember when the children and everybody needed Governor Christie when he was governor to sign it, and it just sat till babies died, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And then he made the children go see 3 doctors.
Oh yeah, and then they were still dying. It didn't make any sense. Now, now the government, the governor has changed a lot.
Yes.
A real lot.
Thank God.
Even though Congress tried to block him from recreational legalization, he still went ahead and he decided, oh, okay, then I'm going to make everybody in New Jersey a patient. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It was awesome. We should throw him a party.
We have a
Right
small
here.
amount of patients here in New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Compared to other states, ratio and everything like that, we're way below.
Good morning, Oregon.
Hello, Oregon.
Good morning, Jersey.
Yeah.
She's awake.
Yeah.
You're waking up.
What up?
You're waking up in your pot field.
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to wake up so early.
What time is it
Yeah.
there?
2 hours?
Now I want to know
I don't know. I just woke up.
what pot field are you in? What pot field? Sativa field or indica field?
Indica, of course, she's sleeping.
You're she's sleeping in the indica field.
You can't sleep in a sativa field.
Oh, I can sleep anywhere. Feel the pot? You kidding me?
Wonderful.
You're wonderful.
She sleeps in the field of pot. She has a big farm.
God.
Yeah, it's great.
Pitched a tent right in the middle of it. Oh wow.
What's up, bro?
Yep. Yep. It happens, We have an overabundance over here.
Yeah, we called you
The
because you got a good.
problem
Your day shall grow not old.
It's cheap there too. You have $10.8s. It's ridiculous.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
$10.8s of banging weed. Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on.
$10.08.
No, it's earlier.
I bought a
I'm teasing her.
cartridge
No,
for
I'm just
like
teasing her. I want her to think.
$15.
up.
15.
Yeah, it's great.
That's amazing.
So it's
So,
cheap.
you know, we just...
What kind of
we're
strains?
just your dreams. What's going to happen to you next?
What kind of strains you got? You got anything like sounds really cool that I might not have heard of?
Hippie chicken.
What? Hippie chicken? Describe hippie chicken
Yeah,
to New
please.
Jersey, please.
Tell us about hippie chicken.
We must know. Who are its parents? Who is it?
Tell us more about hippie chicken. Go ahead,
Does
Honeybee.
it taste like chicken?
Right. What are the strains?
Everything tastes like chicken.
It's the hippie and the chicken.
We never had hippie and we never had chicken.
Yeah, fried
Little
chicken.
chickens and tie-dyes.
We live in New Jersey.
Nah, you had fried chicken. That shit was banging.
They're tie-dyeing their chickens out there.
We have turkeys.
Yeah, we have turkeys.
Is it okay for vegetarians?
Yeah.
You got Jersey
Free
buzzards.
range in that Potcast.
Yeah, we need vegetarian hippie chicken.
I have a job for everybody. I think we should make an event, a seed bomb event. Seed bomb event. I actually put it up on my Facebook. And I think we need to get a bunch of organic soil and a bunch of seeds and mix it all together and throw it everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Everywhere. Everywhere. Hashtagging we shall grow. I think we should make a bunch of cards and just leave our card to, like, they shall grow. And then what are the police going to do when thousands of plants are popping up everywhere? Everywhere.
You know, I've seen that before. That's a great suggestion.
Let's do it again.
What are they going to do if it's everywhere?
Well, you know what? When you've seen it before, that was Philly. That was awesome. You know, I mean, they had those deserted alleys and stuff. You know, and they finally grew, like, vegetables in those alleys, you know, a lot of them, which is great. So, like, I think that we should, maybe the medicine should be free.
It definitely should be free.
Be free. Be free. Huh, Lefty?
Free the weed.
Free the weed, man. free the hippie chicken.
That's great.
Yeah, all that.
So, this weed, is it a sativa or a indica?
It's a sativa.
And it's a hybrid, correct?
You know, let me look at the container.
I knew you were going to look at the package. Check out the ingredients. Tell me what kind of ingredients are in that package. Tell me if there's anything. Is there any red dye 40? Is there any maltodextrin, huh? Is there any saboric acid? Is there, huh? I doubt it.
It doesn't go that far.
And if it's in your edibles, people, don't buy it. Sorry, but don't buy the GMOs. Everybody go organic. Don't like it? Tough. But I won't buy your shit.
Hippie chicken's a free range.
Yay! Ooh, yay! Ooh,
free range.
Ooh, free range pot. We have free range pot.
It's a hippie chicken.
It's organic. It's
Probably
called.
vegan chicken.
It's vegan chicken.
Wow.
Hippie pot.
Vegan chicken.
We have hippie pot.
We are from Oregon.
Oregon. That sounds like
Oregon.
the Oregon man. He'll come out and he'll take care of your bugs.
Oh.
Oregon. Remember the Oregon?
Oregon.
Man. What else you got there?
For my indica, I got blue crippler.
What?
And
Repeat. Did not compute.
Blue Crippler?
Blue Crippler.
Blue Crippler. Wow.
You said what? What the hell? And obviously this is a sativa. Yeah, I mean an indica. I was kidding. I know it's an indica.
Yeah,
and I bet
that's the big
it's
one.
real blue. And I bet you that it's Daddy's blue dream.
And I bet you that it's all gone.
I bet you smoked it all.
I have smoked it, all gone.
And what's
and then the next one? Chem Dog.
Oh, I like Chem Dog, but it kind of tastes chemically.
Chem Dog is good.
Is Chem Dog good for
Chem Dog's
you?
not free range. Or organic.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit.
You want some?
No, I don't care about that.
Okay.
I hear echo. I hear my echo.
Echo.
Sorry.
Echo. It's Lefty. Lefty did
It's
that.
me.
Sound man.
I'm working on it.
Sound man, please get on that, please.
What did you say to me?
I'm not gay anymore. I'm not gay anymore.
That's not even funny. Wayne, no.
Fucking hilarious.
Can you translate?
No.
He's not gay anymore.
Oh, who isn't? Lefty?
Lefty and Wayne.
Oh, my God.
I'm
Lefty,
not.
when did you change your mind?
I never was.
Oh, Lefty. Lie.
Lefty's not gay anymore.
I am not gay anymore.
Me and Lefty went to the naked bike ride
I'm not
together.
gay anymore.
Me and Lefty went to the naked bike race.
I am not gay anymore.
Come on, say it in a manlier voice.
Do you know that when me and
I am not gay anymore.
Hey, I have something I'm going
That still sounds gay.
me and Lefty went to the gay bike ride, but naked bike race over in Philly, and he took his shirt off to impress the guys. Yeah, he did.
Did they like the cities?
Well, I know that Steve Miller squirted in his face.
What?
Yeah. But it was lube. I mean, his brakes needed to be, and Lefty wanted to, right? Remember?
Okay, terrific.
So he's not gay no more.
He's not gay anymore. Wayne,
I'm not gay anymore.
Did you see the Kabasi thing? Wayne's definitely gay.
Yeah, Wayne's the Kabasi king.
Yeah, I heard Wayne. I heard Wayne has some Polish in him.
Oh.
At least 9 inches of it.
At least 9 inches of Polish.
Yeah.
Wow, that's shocking.
Right?
That is shocking.
It was not only shocking, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Did you see that?
The thing is, I gotta watch it over
It was shocking.
and over and
Yeah.
over
You
again.
did see that, right?
He took it
I mean,
away.
you can't unsee that,
He took
right?
it away from the Kabasi queen. You let her go first. Ladies first. You let her go first.
Was
No.
that you?
He grabs that Kabasi and just.
Nah,
It's a good thing the children are now inside. Because they'd be like, have their head in the dirt there. Bury their heads in the sand. The teacher would say, bury your heads in the sand quick. You don't want to hear that. You can't unhear that.
You can't unsee that.
You can't unsee that.
Oh, Wayne.
Oh, so yeah, I figured he was Polish. I actually changed his name. What did I say his name was, Michelle?
You said Burrini.
Yeah, it's
Burrini.
Wayne Burrini now.
Cannabis Kabasi.
the cannabis Kabasi king.
Wait, what's Ken's name? What's Ken's name?
Wiskowski.
Wiskowski. Ken Wiskowski.
Don't ask me to change it.
No, that's not his name, Cindy.
Okay, Santiva.
Say it again. Say it again.
Santiva Claus.
No, say Ken's.
Santiva Claus.
Say Ken's last name. Say it.
I'm gonna try to see it in my
Say
head.
it. Say it.
If I try to spell it in my
It's
head.
short. It's shorter than that. It's a lot shorter.
Wolski.
It's close. W. Spell
Whoa. Whoa.
it. Spell it.
Wolski.
Wol.
Oh, there's an L in there?
W-O-L.
Wol.
S-K-I.
Ski. Wolski.
It's a compound word. Wall. Ski.
Wolski.
Yeah.
Wolski.
Wolski.
Wolski. Is
There you
he
go.
Polish?
Yeah, you got it.
Sounds Polish.
There
It
you go.
sounds Polish. Wolski.
I don't know what he is.
Does he know anything about the Kabasi?
Oh, Jesus. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know.
All Polish people know Kabasi.
Firewall.
I sure
firewall,
he knows
firewall,
about
firewall,
the Kabasi.
Firewall. Firewall.
Where did Wayne? Oh, I don't have to ask where Wayne obtains Kabasi. He works in a deli.
But a Polish deli, not a.
It's a Polish
no,
deli?
Italian. Burrini is Italian. What are you talking about? Fake
Burrini.
news. Burrini is Italian. Oh my God.
I meant to say it was
Burrini.
Burrinski's deli.
Burrini's Old World Market in
Where
Randolph.
they sell Polish Kabasis.
Oh my
but
God.
beware.
Oh my God.
Make sure you get it fresh.
Oh my God. His Kabasi touched my butt.
Get it fresh.
Get it fresh.
That's what she said.
And organic. Don't panic
Free range.
if it's organic.
I want to thank.
Don't panic if it's organic.
Hey, I got an idea. Before I forget, why don't they make cannabis-infused condoms? Yay! They just made cannabis-infused tampons. Can't we have cannabis-infused condoms?
They make cannabis lube.
I heard, but I thought cannabis.
That's pretty good.
You know, I mean, think about hemp products. They can make hemp condoms that have CBDs in them for people with erectile
Might be a little
dysfunction.
rough.
For erectile dysfunctioning, doctors, if you hear me, Test it. And if you get anything, find me and split it, or at least give me a little cut. Thank you. Got to get it out there, you know. I'm trying to make some money. I'm hustling.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
So I want to thank cmmnj.org for their hard work and all of their years of advocacy and help for the sick and disabled. And I can't say enough about them. They're great. And sativacross.com, magicalbutter.com, Happy Daddy Products, NewJerseyWeedman.com. He goes on to court in a couple of weeks. I'll be there to film for maybe jury selection. But he goes back to court. Again, he already beat them once, and he'll beat them again.
Didn't he beat him twice?
He beat him twice already. He just keeps beating them, and they keep coming back for more. And because of that, Stephanie Katz and Boyles will never be elected into office because they will all forever be labeled as racist idiots for what they've done to Ed Fortune. Thank you. UFCW, United Food and Commercials Workers Local. United Food and Commercial Workers Local 152. That's Hugh. We should call Hugh.
Call Hugh. He's an important person.
I forgot to call you. I'm supposed to call Hugh. He's in Vegas right now.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Blue Planet Biotech, Run, New Jersey. Had a great secret sesh.
Oh, that's coming up too, right?
That was last week. It was fun.
Oh, I missed it.
It was great. Where were you?
I was in Decat. I was up in the mountains.
Oh.
With a couple of kids having fun.
Medical-freedom.com. Medical-freedom.com. NewJerseyCannabisbusiness.com. CannabisLegalSolutions.net. New Jersey Grannies for Grass. Minorities for Marijuana. Toughies Fight. Canaway. Legalize for Lorelei. JacksonStorms.com. Prayers for Sarah. Prayers for Pete. Jenny's Purple Ribbon Journey. Jenna's Journey. Ariel Photography. Arlo Glass. OprahMachine.com, Weed for Warriors, Neva, and Sativa Cross West, which is Honeybee.
Hi, Honeybee.
Honeybee.
Hey.
All the way from Oregon.
That's right. We're taking this nationwide.
Yes, of course. You know, we got the East Coast. Now we're coming for you.
Right.
Got the East Coast, got the West Coast. Got to meet somewhere in between, right? We pick a town near you.
Pretty exciting times right now.
Excuse me, I'm doing something here.
He's playing on his computer.
I'm playing,
He's looking at porn.
No, I'm not
It's
doing
pot.
that.
It's pot porn, though.
Not looking at pot porn. Terrible. What's wrong with you? Stop it. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with you? I'm looking for something. Well, all right. Well, I'm looking for something.
Hey, it was nice to see you again.
Peace, brother. Okay. Yeah, we're ending at 2 today.
And enjoy this beautiful weather. Oh, my God. It's been really so nice out. Yeah, it's been winded. It's like solar winds constantly. Yeah, what's going on? Is there a hole in our ionosphere? What's going on, Lefty? Why is there winds? Something's up, right? Have you noticed? Hey, how are the chemtrails in your area? Do you have them?
They're pretty creative out here.
Are they making X's?
Oh, yeah,
Are they making grids? What are they making? Describe, because like
they're making like
quilts, DNA strands,
parallel lines.
DNA strains.
That's about it.
You don't get no DNA strains?
I don't.
Yo, you haven't seen them yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, they look like DNA strains in the sky. They're really cool. They got some X's and some.
That's cool.
Yeah, checkerboards. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So, it's not so bad there, I suppose.
No.
Oh.
I'm on my way to the beach today.
Hey, do you have trees?
To the beach?
With trees on them? With leaves? Do you have trees with leaves?
Oh, yeah.
See, our trees are being very late at blooming this year. We just came into spring.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of flower trees.
Yeah.
Came and then it went again.
It came and then it left. And then it came and then it left.
You said you're going to the beach, Honeybee?
What? How hot is it there? Yeah. How hot is it?
I am. I'm going to take my granddaughter.
Oh, wow.
And what's
well, it's not very hot at the beach.
Is
beach is always cold.
Oh.
Okay.
And what is this
Yeah,
beach?
we have cold beaches because
Is
the
it
water comes down from Alaska.
Oh wow! Wow.
That's nice.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting, but it sounds very cold.
Well, the closest beach to me is Seaside.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Very interesting.
All right, I'm gonna play something from.
That's where the Lewis and Clark Trail ended.
I'm gonna play something
go ahead.
here. Hold on, I'm gonna play something.
I'm Big Dick Black.
Hold on, not that. Not that. No.
Oh, and
It's
I'm
very-
not gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I'm not
What'd you say? You're not gay?
No, this is.
Yeah. What? How do you mean?
That's what Lefty said.
Right, so that's
they
what
had
Lefty said.
they had a conference.
But then he just like,
They had a conference. The bishop spoke. This is the bishop.
When I look at some of our civil rights organizations and ACLUs and see the kind of money that's flowing out there to promulgate good intentions, if you will, but beyond what it does to do harm to our community, I get very much concerned. So we always follow the money. Bishop James.
Thank you, sir. You're here at NAACP, and I got to say, Richard and I take definite issue on this. I'm shocked at the NAACP, but then I'm probably one of the oldest persons in here. I walked with Martin King. I was with Malcolm as a teenager, so what y'all reading about, I lived. I'm the president, I'm Bishop Jethro James, I'm the president of the North Jersey Committee of Black Churchmen, as well as a senior pastor of Paradise Baptist Church. I'm also a licensed social worker. I'm on the board of St. Michael's Hospital in Newark. As a bishop, I'm responsible for all social action for all full gospel Baptist churches in the state of New Jersey, along with being a chaplain for the New Jersey State Police, one of the survivors of 9/11 Ground Zero. And so I've been in the game a long time. I've come to warn you about the dangers of trying to pass legislation that makes empty promises. Number one, I was fortunate enough to receive an education and work in the corporate world along with Senator Rice. I retired from PSE&G as an urban development executive after 38 years of service, which allows me to get a great pension and have some other things. However, everyone in the community certainly won't be able to do that because we know the first thing that marijuana will do is devastate communities of color. They will not be employable anywhere. He said no clapping.
Marijuana's full of empty promises. Marijuana's bad for you. Only bad people smoke marijuana.
Amen. Amen. They will not be able to be employed anywhere. We know that those who seek employment.
If you smoke marijuana, you will be unemployed.
Will never work, number one, for the state of New Jersey who's trying to pass it. They won't be driving buses, won't be on trains. They will not be in law enforcement.
No buses, trains, no nothing for you, no cars, nothing.
They cannot teach schools in the state of New Jersey because they cannot pass a drug test. They will not work in the transit system. They will not work in the prison system. However, they will probably be part of the prison system. They will not work at any major corporation because they cannot pass a drug test. In the state of New Jersey, you cannot work for Home Depot. You cannot work for Lowe's, and because you're driving heavy equipment, you will not have employment.
You cannot work for Target. You can't work for Lowe's. You can't work for Home Depot. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me.
Unemployment is 5% in Parsippany. It's 15% in Newark and Patterson. The reality is it will devastate the best and the brightest in our community. I've come by to let you know this morning that our young people will become heavy users, if not already, of marijuana. It's tragic. People that are saying you train children, children do what children do. That's why you tell them don't stick a plug or something in an electric socket, because children will always do what children.
Don't stick it in. Pull it out. Pull that out, son. That marijuana will make you stick things in sockets.
Always do. It robs them of their family life because they're getting high. It robs them of their education because they won't stay in school. It robs them. We're talking about legalizing a substance that at best will put the brightest and the best of our community in a situation where they will never be employed in any major situation. therefore devastating them and causing them to do other things with the rest of their life.
You smoke marijuana, the white women will take your money.
The legalization approach will keep our people, you say, out of jail, but the majority of kids in states that have legalized marijuana find out that 55% of African Americans in Denver, children from the age 11 to 16 are arrested because now they come through a juvenile system first. The reality is that the African American community, these 11 to 16-year-olds, because they possess something in cannabis. In the Hispanic community, it's a 34% increase in Colorado. It did go down 8% in the Caucasian community. I wonder why. Colorado puts its shops predominantly, we did the geo-mapping in African American and poor communities. In some cases, there are more pot shops around than there are McDonald's as well as Starbucks in Denver itself. I'm certain that when we look at what's going on in healthcare, just recently, we try to compare alcohol and tobacco. There's a $1 trillion push to get everyone hooked on tobacco. Now there's a $1 billion push to get everybody off of tobacco. This became a multi-billion-dollar industry. The American Medical Association, in its recent journal, has already talked about what cannabis will do to your heart and your lungs. We know what tobacco will do, and cannabis, because of its component, is made up of things that will hurt us.
Blacken your heart. Marijuana will blacken your soul. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me.
3 times faster. But now we want you to stop smoking. There's a thing out that says that there's a test case that women who are in their first trimester of pregnancy, that marijuana will stop you from having morning sickness. It doesn't tell you what's going to happen to your fetus. And if you continue to...
What about the fetus? What about the fetus? It'll get high. What about the children and the fetus? Save the fetus.
Smoke it, you will find out that it'll be in your breast milk. These are medical facts. No one wants to talk about this, and so the damage is being done to us in the very womb. But where will it be? I sit on the board of St. Michael's Hospital. I'm deeply concerned when one weekend we had 29 young people come in, and they were just shot out. Well, somebody said it wasn't legal cannabis. The legal cannabis, well, how do we know? Because we're seeing what's happening in the black market. We know that there are children, if we have a glass of wine or a glass of beer, it was stated, or some other hard liquor, if we're drinking it, it only impacts our organs. But if we're smoking it and there's a young child in the room, he or she who is trying to develop their brain, develop their lungs, develop their inside, is now taking this in. We're seeing in Colorado, since they wanted to quote that, emergency run poison incidents in children and babies from 0 to 8 years old, a 70% increase in poisoning. Let me say this, there is no EpiPen for marijuana like there is for peanuts. The reality is
peanuts. There's no EpiPen for peanuts.
That we're seeing things already. Numerous towns have banned marijuana shops. Let's talk about the counties that have banned marijuana shops. Put it in the hood and let the ghetto have it and kill their children,
Put it in the hood and let them have it.
Their opportunity, give their chances for jobs. Let's put it where we need to say it. The government himself, the Governor Murphy himself, has his county has banned marijuana. So the governor can't come out and even buy him a joint if he wants.
Banned it in Middletown. They banned it all over. They banned it in Parsippany. Oh, I guess they didn't ban it in Parsippany. Never mind. They banned it in Chatham. They banned it all over. They banned it in Union City. Oh, they didn't ban it in Union City. Never mind. No. They banned it in Jersey City. Oh, no, they tabled it. They banned it in They banned it there.
That's reality. That's reality. And so passing these ordinances in towns, once again, they want to put it in the African-American neighborhood, and to some of my young colleagues,
put it in the hood. Put it in the hood. hood. We want marijuana and put it in the hood.
That talk about there's going to be money. Nobody's talking about. The Bible states this: no man goeth to war or builds a house without counting the cost. If it's an all-cash industry, who's going to pay the bean counters to collect that? Where you going to keep the cash? It's only going...
Where you going to keep the cash? Where's my money? Where you going to keep the cash? Bitch better have my money.
To increase problems in our own community. And so the reality of legalizing marijuana is going to devastate the African-American community. We need to think long and hard and loud.
You gotta think long and hard about what you're doing with marijuana. Long and hard.
I can keep it hard for 2 hours at a time. I got a dick hung on me 9 inches long. You what? I can come 10 times a day.
I tried to say.
Long and hard and long and hard.
Long and hard. That's long.
Oh my God.
Oh, get behind me, Satan.
What it's going to do to our community. Dr. Martin Luther King stated this as I close: you can pass laws on lynching, but it doesn't stop them from hanging me. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to hang something on the African-American community. And
don't hang it on me, and long and hard, you hang it on me when I'm long and hard.
I'm Big Dick Black.
I'm Big Black Dick Bishop Dick Black.
I'm Big Dick Black.
No, your name is...
Big...
Big Dick Black.
I'm Big Black Dick Bishop Dick Black.
I'm Big Dick Black.
How was that? Was that good?
That was funny.
I have to work on it. I need a script. I just went without a script for some reason. I don't know why I did that. But I hope we're still on the air. I wanted to do something funny before we get to the shitty part of the show. And you know what the part that is. The part that I hate, but that we need to do.
The part I hate.
The part that we all hate. Because it's tough, man. It's tough that 1 out of 10 patients die here in Jersey. I don't know what your number is out there in Oregon, but there's 1 out of 10 patients here dying. But
and that's why we keep on.
That's why we do this.
We're gonna help with solutions.
And you know what I saw today? I saw Jeff Oakes is going to try to make it up to Chatham tonight with his chemo bag probably, and he's got that fight in him just like Cheryl Miller had. He wants to just keep fighting, and it's, man, I tell you, it's something when you see someone with cancer fighting for their life to an ignorant council that tries to ban their medicine. These ignorant councils, they ban the medicine, and then the patients have to come out and beg for their lives. And it's sad when you see people with cancer coming out to beg for their lives because the government is ignorant. It's sad that we have to do this kind of stuff. It's sad we have to do Jersey City jumps in wheelchairs because they have no wheelchair access. I can imagine Cheryl Miller trying to get around in Jersey City. Can you imagine? You saw Cheryl, what she went through. Imagine her in her bed getting around in Jersey City. What the hell is she going to do in Jersey City? Nothing. Right?
Nothing at all she could do there.
Nothing. Sad. And it makes me mad. I'd rather be mad. I'm a better activist as a mad activist than a sad activist. So tonight I'm going to give it to these idiots in Chatham. And I hope you all can come and yell at them too for being ignorant. Nothing's going to change. All you're going to do is get your frustrations out. Maybe you'll change your mind, but nothing's going to change. I doubt we'll get medical in that town. It's a political football. That's what it is. It's a political football. And I'll play your friggin' football game. And you're going to look like shit when we're done. Hurting veterans, hurting disabled war vets in Chatham. Really? How dare you? Just go fight for our country. Go lose your legs. Go get PTSD. And then tell me how you feel when someone takes your medicine away. Idiot. Sorry, I'm mad.
You have to prepare yourself for tonight. So,
This is training for tonight. I'm ready. I'm fired up.
And you have every right to be mad because you are seeing this firsthand. And this is serious stuff. And all the people that are disabled that can't get into the building, they don't go to the council meetings. So the council doesn't even know how many people it really affects. Do we need to have a wheelchair event where all the people come out. Seriously, something's got to happen.
Sabina Rose was a 15-month-old baby. She died before she could get her cannabis card. She was having seizures, and she died from a 25-hour seizure. She didn't have to die. Hi, this shirt's a 20. Oh, all right. Sweet. Which one are you taking? Don't shoot, get stoned. Don't shoot, I'm white. Don't shoot. Are you a veteran? Okay, we have don't shoot, I'm a veteran. We have don't shoot, I'm black, maybe. We have don't shoot, I'm running away. Don't shoot, I'm recording you. Don't shoot, get stoned is the popular one now. Yeah, they all like that one. Oh, don't shoot, I'm white. So, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, it's better when a black guy wears it or a black girl wears it. Don't shoot, I'm white. It's like a protest, but yeah, I get it. Thank you. Yeah, we're here every week. That looks good. Nice. No? We have a couple of sizes in there. There's probably a 2XL. There's probably a large. There's a few in there. You gotta just fish around there. You find, and you can always cut it. I cut this one. Yeah, I cut this one. It looks fine. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you Carrie, put a mic on her. Can you put that mic on her? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for.
I like that one too. All right, so wait, this one will be for him. Let me say.
Oh, this is great.
I like that one.
Oh, we're getting two. Oh, wow.
Actually, I'll be back.
Okay,
you have
thank
rally
you.
Or something? Really?
We're here every.
My gravelly voice?
No, you're great. We're great.
Excuse me.
We're here every week. We'll be here Friday. Next Friday, we're here.
How long today?
Till 2 o'clock. We're leaving now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's a few in there. There's different sizes. You'll find it. Thank you.
Cool.
What's your name?
Terry.
Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. God bless you. Awesome. We'll be here Friday. Yeah. We're usually Thursday, but Friday next week. Fridays in May. April showers bring May Fridays. Diane Ripatella.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, right? Thank you. Diane Ripatella did not live to see cannabis be legal in New Jersey. She died. She was here at the State House protesting. She got it, and she fought till her last breath. She was one of the ones that got it. And she was dying, and she was still out here fighting for her life. But she never got to see it, just like Cheryl did. She never got to see what we get to see. She never got to enjoy what we're doing here. You know how fucking happy they would be if they were sitting at this table with us right now? Cheryl and Diane.
Yeah.
They were here. Cheryl and Diane came here and fought. And they would be so happy to be right here smoking weed at this podcast. And it breaks my heart that we have to fight with sick people like this to get what we want. We want to just relax and live. And be stressed out. You're going to stress people out with cancer? That's terrible. I don't want to be sad. I want to be mad. Fuck being sad. Fuck that. Gracie was a little kid. Cindy Mae was a little girl. Marie. Jake. Jack from Colorado. Joan Ford. Randy Robertson. Polly Connolly. Bill Buckman was my lawyer. He got me off. Not in that way, though, you sickos.
I was going to say.
You sick.
Ew.
You freaks. What'd you say?
I'm not gay anymore.
I'm not gay anymore. I'm not gay anymore. Oh, now you got to change it. You got to say it. I'm not gay anymore. I'm not gay anymore.
I love this show because you know why? I laugh and I cry and I laugh and cry. I love that. It's like an emotional fucking roller coaster for me sometimes. When this list comes out, this list breaks my fucking heart. And then when we, you all know. You all get it. If you're listening, you fucking get it.
Right.
Chad. Oh, man. We went to go help Chad with a magical butter machine. The poor guy had brain cancer. He was a patient. He died around this time a couple years ago. Jeremy was Joanne's husband who died waiting without a card. Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger Barber, who would love to fucking be here right now too. Roger would be so happy to be here right now, smoking with us. Jay Arletto was my friend. He called me 2 weeks before he died. He says, Lefty, I want to get off all these drugs that I'm on. I'm on all these horrible drugs. I want to get off them. How do I get into the cannabis program? I said, well, here's a bunch of doctors you can go to, Jay, but it's going to cost you a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of stuff that you don't have. But I'll help you as much as I can. And, well, it was easier for him to go get heroin, and he died. He died from heroin and pills because he couldn't get cannabis, so he died from all these horrible drugs that they have out there that are everywhere. What? He like that?
Keep talking about it. Like, don't say something. Don't talk or something. They're recording you.
Don't talk. They're recording you.
Yeah,
Oh, I have. Don't shoot. I'm recording you. Don't talk. I'm recording you. Don't talk. I'm recording you. I should have a shirt like that. No, I want you to talk. Sorry. But yeah, Jay, you're on my list, and I'm sorry. Our list. This horrible list. Really?
I get it, man. He didn't read the shirt. He told the kid, don't talk, they're recording you.
Oh, he said that.
Right, as he walked by, that's why I laughed. Whatever the shirt said, I guess he took it literal. Because he walked by, he goes, don't talk, they're recording you. And I was going, I just think,
that's great. Don't look. Don't hold your breath. Don't look at them. God, don't talk. Don't do nothing. Don't breathe. Yeah, a little young. Ella Bagelman. She was here. Ella came here.
Oh.
She did.
Really?
Yeah, she was here with her brain cancer.
That's horrible.
I know. That's Alfredo. She was with Alfredo. I haven't seen Alfredo in a while. I hope he's okay. Gotta call him. Hattie Koshel was my grandma. I got her stoned. I got my grandma stoned. And she liked it. I gave her a vape bag and she liked it. Jackie Rickert. Anthony. Armando. Honeybee, the show is yours.
And last but not least, my beautiful son, Michael Dillon, passed away from a drop seizure 3 years ago, March 5th. And the one thing that helps him not have seizures is cannabis. And that is why I am here today, because we need to help other people so they don't lose their son like I did. You know, some days I can talk about it, and then the next minute I'm a mess. Like right now. So if we can, you know, give 10% to everyone that needs help, people will live longer. And if we can grow our own, you can grow your own. Well, I can grow my own. If you guys can grow your own soon.
Hashtag.
Make a huge difference.
Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow. They shall grow. That's the cure. Cannabis saves lives, for sure.
Yes,
and the more people we can help, the less people are going to hurt. Because this never goes away. Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
Was always something done by like the devil within us. Because it always occurred to me the only reason they never legalized it is because big money could never actually control, like tobacco. Go and try and find a tobacco plant.
What happened?
It's very hard to find one.
What happened?
You're not growing certain things, you know what I mean? You can make tea, but like it's a lot cheaper to buy it than ever make.
Hold on, we lost Honeybee. She's trying to end the show. I don't know what happened there.
Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
All right. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years. I can't even remember it. Oh my gosh, I'm all messed up right now. Help me.
Okay.
Nor the years can. Oh, I forgot. I just.
Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left.
As we that are left grow old.
Age shall not weary them.
Shall not weary them.
Nor the years
Nor
condemn.
the years condemn. After I can't remember.
What's that?
How's it going down of the sun?
Oh, thank you.
And in the morning.
We will remember them.
We
will remember them.